Hello everyone. We'll be starting shortly. Hello Raspberry Gemstones. Hello William Afton. Hello Stuff. Hello Sarah and Nat as well. Shou from the end of the world, yeah. Shou from the end of the world. Otherwise known as 2012. Hiding then, and she can reach from a spider. So I will do my best to send help to get rid of that spider. We'll be starting in 4 minutes. If you're a Vaughn watcher, please well, you can hit the thing. Oh, so you guys haven't already, please hit that like button. We're starting out 4 minutes. Just getting shit up still. Poggy Poggy. Poggy Woggies. There we go. Yes, the Shou is ill. It's from. I'll explain the joke when we start properly. Thanks, Blaz, and thanks so much. I do like my design as well. You're at the airport stuff. Oh my goodness, we're starting in 1 minute. Actually, you know, I think we finished our pre-sub, so let's go right into intro. Hello everyone, I am DaiShima, a magical boy, and today is, as every Friday is, tea time. We're doing different teas today. It is 2012, a Shou from 2012, where the joke is, do you guys remember when 2012 was supposed to be the end of the world? Hi, Maki. Yeah, math, no math, get the part away. Yeah. Like, oh, the Mayan calendar or whatever. Anyways, see you later, stuff. We know you're a flight risk. That's why you're running away. See you later, stuff. See you later. I'll see you around. But yeah, at 2012, oh, you're doing great. Math makes you lose brain cells, exactly. I'm doing great. I'm ready for some tea. Let me get my, actually, let me get my glove on here, and we'll switch right over to the tea. But yes, here we go. Oh, look who's on screen. Yes, that's right. Yeah, like here. He's Sinku. Look at him. He's from the end of the world as well. he's good. It was in the thumbnail. I had to include it, right? Right? I have a lot of figures. I actually really like my Senku figure. It's one of my few male figures. So most of them are waifus or whatever. But, you know. Anyways. We go fix my mall again. Lots of math people. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, let me fix this here. There you go. Let's go ahead and get started for our tea, guys. Oh, and before we get started, though, it's literally just a random. This is a tea we're drinking. It's random shoe from 2012. Meh. It's literally what it's. It's not like labeled. All I know is from 2012. That's all I know. That's all I know. Actually, was like, oh, isn't there a new season of Dr. Stone coming out soon? Like if Bill Nye Scientist Experiment. But isn't there going to be a new season soon? I lost the stand to one of my figures and heard sound. Oh no, jump scare. Yeah. Put this here. There, now we're all set up. Let's go do our let's go do the tea rinse. I will need to make myself here. Let's do that tea rinse. Shink. There's our rinse, and we're going to go ahead and feed that to our good guy cat. Let's see what we get today on that. Do you guys think we're going to get bubbles? Hopefully we get those bubbles. You know, I just realized I never checked if the audio is working, but it is. Let's see. Is today a bubble day? I don't see any. Oh no. No! So runs by. No. No bubbles! Imagine if it tastes like it might taste somewhat similar. But we'll see we'll see the full extent of this. I'm expecting it to taste kind of that range. It is a shoe still. Damn, it's a hard way to. It's like a non. I'll tell you what tastes instead of actually tastes like in seconds. But oh, I should put my model back in the middle. But let's pour first. Okay, let me put my model back in the middle, and we'll see what this tea tastes like. Actually, I don't like this camera. The angle the camera's at. I might fix that real quick. There we go. Yeah, it's better. Okay. Eat. And let's see. What do you guys think it's gonna taste like? I have no idea. Whoop. You always use googly eyes. I use them a lot these days. Especially for tea, it helps a lot because the eye track is kind of hard when I'm looking to the left. Head pat loan. I mean, I can give you a loan for a head pat. Okay, let's see. I I do use googly eyes a lot these days just because people like it, but it has an interesting flavor. I need to let it cool down for a little second so I can get a bigger sip. But yeah, this has an interesting taste. And you can play Uno, but on mobile. Okay, have fun with Uno, William. Oh, that's a very. I'm taking our sip, waiting for it to cool down a little bit. So this has like a. It has a richer taste to it, but like, it's such a hard flavor to describe. Little game. I don't know which game you're talking about there, Sarah, but it's okay. I don't play that many games on mobile, so the closest thing I have to the closest thing that I know to like a mobile game that I play is Genshin, but like I don't really play it on mobile anyways. It's not really what I consider a typical mobile game anyways, because most mobile games are fairly lightweight, you know. Genshin is definitely not. Genshin's definitely not. Dang mobile games. Yeah, that's right, Zen. Unless it's on PC too. I mean, I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, I don't know which game it is, regardless, but yeah. Have you guys... I'm trying to... Man, the best way I can describe it is like... It's definitely... It's like... Try to imagine a flavor of damp wood, but without it being bad. It's the best way to describe this. Like, it's not bad, but it has a very interesting flavor. OG Angry Birds. Oh gosh, I never got into Angry Birds. I can't remember why. I had a smartphone. I just never got into Angry Birds. Huh. Yeah, it's never really gone to a damp wood. It tastes it doesn't taste bad, but like it definitely tastes of wood or something, or like it apparently is what the end of the world tastes like. Oh yeah, I was talking about earlier. So if you guys grew up around when I did, you would have remembered like it was kind of a joke that the Mayan calendar ends in 2012, so it was like then the world. Yeah, it was Mayan, I think. I keep saying Mayan. I can't remember. You know, it was the old stone circular calendar thing that like ended in 2012. I mean, apparently it wasn't. I was sweating, yeah. I never really took it that seriously, but it was definitely a thing at least people talked about. Aki's asking, do you have advice for me? My friend get mad when I forget about his birthday. I don't want to talk. I mean, I suppose I know how to remedy that, but there's always in the future you can, if you have like a count, if you put their birthdays in your phone's calendar, it probably helps. But is remedying it? I don't know, because I'm not good at like solving problems like that. I'd be more likely to be like, meh, and kind of move on, but that's just me. That's not necessarily what you want to do, of course. So the movie, yeah, there was the, I didn't watch the 2012 movie. I recall it's being not good, but like I didn't watch the 2012 movie. It was interesting. I tried your sleeping secret. It did not work, sir. I mean, always you have to sleep first somehow. I don't have a secret for sleeping the first time, but once you sleep the first time, falling back asleep when you wake up for like 5 seconds, falling back asleep at that point is really easy. But like the hard part is, you know, sleeping the first time. Can't help you that. I don't know that secret. It's the less helpful secret of like oversleeping of like, yeah, good week. Cause I woke up at like, gosh, I woke up at like noon today and then like slept. Oh, that would not have been enough sleep. Do you know the floating meme? It's like, how many levels are you on to? I thought it was in the crash. What? No, well, that did not happen. So we're all here to experience. If that didn't happen, if we didn't get through that, we never would have experienced VTubers. And what would life be without VTubers? I mean, it would just be the same, but without VTubers. But you know, Yet. Oh, it's okay. We'll just take each day a step at a time. One cup of tea at a time. It's very hard to describe this flavor tea. Oh, yeah, another thing is, have you guys been hearing, I did make a short about it, but did you guys hear, I believe it is, like, the Wizard of the Coast, D&D, has been having all sorts of drama. Like, half the tabletop community, or if not more, is like, oh, we're never going to play D&D again. And they're all going, like, Pathfinder. There's, like, 2 different new tabletop systems that are, like, popping up. Falling asleep is close your eyes for... No, I feel like I could close my eyes sometimes 3 hours and not fall asleep. Maybe. But, like, a secret... It's easy to fall asleep if you wake up and then go back to sleep. There's that brief period of time where you're like basically, like, there's a window where you can just fall back to sleep usually. It's not very useful, although it's good because you probably need that sleep, but you know. Because I woke up today at like 12 p.m. PST my time, whatever. That was like probably like 4 hours or something after I fell asleep. 4 hours, oh gosh. So yeah, I fell asleep at like 8, and like I woke up a handful of hours later. Yeah. The longer you're awake, the more interest. I mean, no. It's definitely not true. At a certain point, you definitely no, it's definitely not true. Definitely, no. The longer you're awake, the more, I mean, you do wake up again, and sleeping too long is not a good thing, but like, there's a balance. You gotta have a balance, like a balanced diet. It's very important. Very, very, very important. Taking deep breaths help. Yeah. I've not had much of that sort of help, but you know, fine. Why did I get 2 subs from? Interesting. Scroll over to my YouTube. I got 2 subs. Like, oh, cool. Interesting. I should probably not look at that. Boop. It's how it should be. Let me sip some more of this. Meanwhile, TikTok is like not like. Oh, is TikTok finally pushing this stuff out? Okay. So I think for some reason, if you guys didn't know, TikTok is lately doing this thing. If you have one video is doing well, for me it was my Duolingo one. The rest of your videos just not get pushed out at all. And it looks like they stopped pushing Duolingo ones. Now all my other videos, like the past 5-6 videos, are being pushed a little bit. Maybe just because I drink a lot of tea. Maybe. Yeah, okay, straight up. Like, that's not even like a joke though. Like, if you have issues sleeping, don't drink caffeine like shortly before bed. Or sugar. You can try it out. There's a very, you know, basic level of like, oh, let me not have sleep issues thing, you know. I'm making your comment feels. Make a video on your. Oh wait, make a video on your. Feels good. Oh yeah. I was confused what you meant. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad. Oh, I also made a video, although it won't go out until later. I made a video on, oh gosh, Thunderbird Prime said something on my server, and I just straight up just made a video of what he said. It's like saying, if you don't want to get cold, don't step into freezer. Exactly. Like, if you don't want to stay up forever, don't chug a bunch of caffeine. Like, it's not gonna end. I say, okay. You guys see me drinking where it's like late, sure. I just woke up, so like it's not like I'm drinking tea right before bed. It's not that bad, but like if I were to now videos, yeah. I mean, I can always do I can always do a video where I can do Q&A sort of dealio. I've done one of those before. I should do one again. I have a pretty good way of doing them, I think. I don't know. But yeah, I think I might eventually do one of reading questions, responding, whatever. Those are always good to do. I've had luck in the past. Coughing, eating is hard. I mean, you only can do one of those. See, one nose is pushing in, one is pushing out. See, the coughing's pushing out, and the food eating is pushing food in. So, like, those are opposite forces. And the only thing that ends there is choking. So don't do that. Don't choke on your food. Don't. Bad. It could be. Thank you's gonna be like, don't choke on your food. You can't do science. I'm gonna put this somewhere else actually over here. You can't do science. Me. I actually do really like that figure. It's made pretty well. I just thought about eating fish. Oh, I'm not. Are you into Sarah? Are you into fish? Because like, or anyone else here? Because like, personally, maybe it's because I've never had like. Maybe because I've never really had good seafood, but I've never really been into seafood. Like, the extent of... Because he's fishy. I've had some... I've had some shrimp. I think it was coconut shrimp I liked. But it just tastes like coconut. It was good. And then, I guess, fish sticks. But fish sticks just taste like the fry batter. Yeah. No, I'm not like a super picky eater, but like, I've never really gone to seafood. I think ocean fish and river fish. Oh, they definitely do. Definitely. And how you doing over on TikTok, Lonia Bonda? If I'm saying your name correctly. We are having tea time. If you'd like to join on in. I just realized. Whatever. But yeah, rice is, oh gosh, I'm not going to put it on the camera because like, I don't have way to, sitting behind me because I haven't put it away is a 25-pound bag of rice that I got from Costco. I already have rice already, but like I was getting low. It's like, I need to replace my rice. It's a 25-pound bag of rice sitting on the couch behind me. I haven't put it properly away. Like, it's not like so anything that immediately will spoil, you know, or like needs to be away, I definitely put away. But like stuff like, sometimes I'll leave because I live low, and sometimes I'll leave like the canned food, you know, like to make tomato sauce or whatever. I'll leave that on the couch for way too long, and like the rice and maybe it's stuff that like can sit there, and I'm lazy and want to put it off. But like potatoes, onions, obviously any of the actual, you know, the meats, you know, anything that needs to be put away, I do immediately put away because obviously it will go bad. Anything in the refrigerator, of course, goes away immediately, and but like stuff like that, potatoes have to go into the cupboards so it doesn't go bad. Same thing, onions. Again, all this stuff is put away, except for the stuff that's like rice. It's just a bag of rice. I haven't even opened it yet. If I had opened it, it would be put away. But like, I have not gone to that. Yeah, I always have rice around. I always have beans around. Like when I talk about beans, by the way, I'm talking about I get dry beans, not canned beans, because it's like way cheaper. And honestly, I think that dry beans taste better. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and fill some more here. Again, if anyone has any questions about the Gongfu tea process, feel free to ask. I can always go over it. But that's what we're doing for anyone new here. It is Gongfu Tea. It's a Chinese tea ceremony. We do this every Friday and Sunday. It's always fun though. All we do is you put some hot water in the Gaaaoooo and you just pour in. It's like, it's simple. I have started to, I think it's been like starting to become like a Monday or Tuesday tradition where I basically will pour some, oh no, I'll say it over again. Monday and Tuesdays, basically what I'll do is, because I'm not sure Monday and Tuesdays, and often for some reason my sleep cycle is like much better Mondays, Tuesdays, I will go watch anime in bed and I'll have the same tea tray you have here, but I'll be drinking whatever tea. And it's nice. It's nice. It's like, because there's a difference between like, you know, like right now I'm entertaining versus like where I'm just alone in bed with this on my lap. Because you can just, I can make the Gongfu tea is so easy to do. that you don't like. I don't need this kettle I use. You don't really need a kettle. What I do when I'm in my bed is I have this thing I used to, if anyone's been watching me for a long time, I have this little water canister thing which I used to cover with a t-shirt because it's uber reflective. But obviously it's not an issue when I'm drinking alone. When I'm drinking alone, I'll fill it up with the kettle, and I don't do 2 kettles when I'm drinking alone. But yeah, I just do that. I can pour it right from there. It works well. It works well. Again, the reason I use a kettle is mostly for production value reason / not doxing me, because like, yeah, it's how it be. It just works well. But you know, I wouldn't do that in bed. Besides, I have like the hot water to my left and it's like a little vacuum flask. I don't know. It keeps the water hot. It's not electricity though. You know what I mean. That's always fun. And I don't know. I've noticed I've enjoyed the green tea more in early mornings, like when I'm not streaming, more like now. Like right now, I actually when I'm streaming, I definitely prefer these more interesting flavors that I can talk more about. But like the subtle flavors where I can just sit there and absorb it in when I'm not like trying to think of things to say is like I'm just like watching anime or whatever. That's actually that's perfect for me. But like, I guess there's different teas for different situations, I suppose. Yeah, it's like if I was eating, I feel like the tea I'm drinking right now would probably work pretty well. So you probably want something strong. I could be wrong. If there's anyone here from like the Liquid Proust, or the other tea Discord that has pretty experienced with tea, you want to chime in. But like, I'm pretty sure you probably want stronger teas, because how do you keep some more viewers? Yes, Sarah. That video was that's from what's it called? The Streamer Simulator. That's a fun game. I think we've gone most of what we get out of that game, unfortunately, because it's not like a super long game. Like I could play more, but there's a lot of doing the same stuff over and over. I don't know if we'll play more of it. Yeah, the Streamer Overload. Yeah, it's a good game, but like, there's not like it'd be a lot of repeating stuff to get to more stuff. It's not like there's not. I mean, there's some, but it's fine. I was happy with my little bit I played of it. Yeah, there's obviously there's other routes you can go for otherwise, but like it's not like, I don't know. I've never been one to like 100% to games like that. I just enjoyed them for what we get through. It's always been my thing. You know, some people are different. Some people want to 100% to all their games. I mean, we got through like a full route and otherwise. What's your favorite anime? I'm really not sure, but like I can say stuff like, gosh. You know, if I want to say what my favorite anime, if I put another little factor on it of like my favorite anime that doesn't have fan service, is definitely Iruma-kun, because Iruma-kun is airing right now. It's really good, and also surprising it doesn't have fan service. But outside of that, it's maybe like Konosuba, like ReZero. Like it's hard. It's really hard to choose like a favorite anime. I mean, I'm the type of person that like has a really hard time choosing favorites in general. But Iruma-kun, definitely easy pick for. Oh yeah. Let me put Iruma. I'll put the whole name. It's Welcome to Demon School. The English name is Welcome to Demon School Iruma-kun. I'll put the name in chat here. It looks very, the art style looks very classic anime, and it's really good. There's like, we're on like the 3rd season, I think, right now. Yeah, it's a very, you know, like older animes were like, oh, that's not sure. There's like, you know, it didn't rely on fan service to do stuff. What happened if you delete dual math? Oh, you'll be divided by 0, Sarah. You'll be divided by 0. Don't do it. Why not? Yeah, it's definitely like there's a few characters in there, like, man, like Clara, like there's so many characters I would love to have like see a VTuber similar to, or something similar. I don't know, or design, because again, it's not like, oh yeah, I mean, you're reading it, yeah, just stop for updates, yeah, it's super good. I'm not sure how the manga is, but I'm sure it's just as good. But I believe the manga is like, it's also the same sort of art style. Like it's very classic. Let me check. When did the Irma-kun manga come out? Let me check. Cause it might be just like an old source material, but I don't know. Let me check. If we go to adaptation off of that, the manga started in 2017. And the art style looks, at least on the cover, looks similar. So it just went from like a more classic feel, which is really cool. Like it's a comedy, fantasy, you know, it's good. It's good, it's good. I hope you've been doing well today, Pikachu. Yeah, oh, by the way, for yesterday's stream with, you know, I'm actually pretty happy with how long we were able to go on yesterday's stream before, you know, trolls took over. Because I did say yesterday, like, oh, I want to go like 4 hours. We made it right on the 3-hour mark. That was honestly fine. So, you know, a bunch of people showed up too. It was awesome. It was awesome. What's the saddest anime I've watched? Oh gosh, it could be a lot. Gosh, what, Angel Beats maybe? Or, I mean, Claude After Story is pretty sad. Aren't these both the same author? Just both from what I just mentioned? Or are these both key anime? Or key visual novels? Yeah, sure, key visual novels. But yeah, Angel, gosh, I haven't thought about Angel Beats in forever. Yeah, Angel. Oh, and also, I believe they made like an Angel Beats like visual novel. Cause okay, no, I don't. They made an Angel Beats visual novel, right? Just like extended to anime, because it was the animated original, and then they made like the visual novel afterwards. It took them forever to do it, but like it did get finished by now, right? Angel Beats visual novel. Did it finish? Hello, animator. Did they finish? No, did they abandon it? Oh no, did it not get translated? Let's see. I don't know if, oh gosh. There's been no update on that visual novel. The sad. Okay, so eventually someday when the visual novel is finished, maybe I'll do like try to stream it or something, yeah? But like, man. Fancy tea, yes I am. How you doing, Twig? Hello, hello. A VTuber, man, the one thing, like, it's so much harder to like remember stuff on YouTube from like clicking names. But yeah, how you doing? Yeah, we're drinking pretty fancy tea. We're drinking some 2012 Shou. It's here, random Shou. It's from You're Vibing. Awesome. This is from a sampler from Liquid Proust. So every year, if you guys are into tea, it's a little late for you guys to get into. Oh, hi, Timmy Squirrel. You're just being like a ballerina. Nice. If you guys are into tea, yeah, it's just like random, like, okay. So the reason it's labeled like that, it's from a sampler thing that Liquid Proust does every year. So you're kind of late for it, but like, you're safe, you're fine, stay it, sir. And they do a thing where you can pay like $5 for a bunch of really good Puerh samplers. Or you can just do 2 portions of it and get higher quality ones, which is what I did. It's like basically you're getting a steal. I paid like 15 bucks for shipping, I think, for probably like $120 worth of samplers, I bet. And it's a really good way to get into Puerh. And the reason, like, these are all like donations. These are like donations and stuff. Like this one must have been like a donation for someone. Like they might not have known exactly where it's from, but they knew it was a 2012 shoe. Yeah. It's Liquid Proust. You can look at them. They're aware of my presence. But yeah, I've bought tea from them before. They're one, if you live in the States, they're one of the handful of vendors are actually like worth buying from in the States. There's a few others, but like Old Waste Tea is good in the States as well. But yeah, you have to, if you try to remember next year, I think, okay, next year I'll probably do like a big, and I'll try to work with the guy who runs it to do like a big announcement to get my community to know about it. Okay, see you later, animator. See you later, animator. No problem. Thanks so much for dropping by. But yeah, next year I hopefully will be able to be like, hey, I'll try to advertise for it as well, because like it's really like not a money driven thing at all. I almost am surprised he probably loses money on it. Of course, he has a business. He makes money from the normal teas, but like the sampler thing is more about getting people into it. Yeah, unfortunately, you did miss it. You did miss it. But he does every year. So like you can check around next gosh, it's like winter time, like, you know, around Christmas, November-ish is normally when it's, yeah. Yeah. I could check, well, let me check when the Reddit thread is. Liquid Proust, Reddit sampler. Anyways, let me see if I can find it. Can't find the thread. Unless can't find it. Oh well. Your calendar. Reminder, do your Duolingo. Yeah. But definitely. You could also they also have if you're willing to spend more like money on like buying individual stuff yourself, you could probably either ask on, there's a big tea Discord, which is just tea on the Discord invite link, or there's also Liquid Proust. He has his own Discord. I'm sure there's people there who can help you find Puerhs. But this is like way easier because there's probably like yeah, there is. Yeah, you can look them up, or if I can probably put links on my Discord later for them. But yeah, there's two Discord. There's like there's a pretty large Discord where it's like not one merchant, and then Liquid Proust has their own one. I'm sure a lot of the vendors have one or Discord of their own, but like I'm not sure how many other ones are like alive. It seems pretty cool. Yeah. Actually, I don't know if Old Waste is a Discord. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe a thing. It'd be a thing. Yeah. I swear. Number 4. I don't know. It's good, Sarah. If you're sleepy, get some sleep. Get some sleep. But yeah, it's a good way to get tea. I will say, Puerh so far, there's been 2 different types I've had. There's 2 different flavor palettes I've had on them. One is been like, oh, it tastes like green tea. Another one just is like, oh, it just tastes like non-offensive damp wood. Like it's really weird. How you doing, Nat? I saw your message there on chat at like noon or something. It was like way before stream started, but I saw you. Ooh, my ear. I just suddenly started hearing the buzzing of the light above me. Great. That's great. Oh, it's gone. Cool. That was weird. Anyways, but yeah, it's good to see us. We're gonna continue on drinking our tea here. Yes. I just realized I didn't do something earlier, but that's fine. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. We will. Tasty. Tasty indeed. We're gonna. Oh, by the way, for other types of teas, for like black teas, I still need to find a community that's more into them. Maybe I will be the place to be like push. Actually, no, there has to be places that are. I just feel like almost every community I go into, the reason I don't drink that much black tea is like everyone's like, oh yeah, oolong tea. Oh yeah, pu'er tea. I'm like, but I like black teas. The black tea period. But like, because I've still found to this day some of my favorite teas all been black teas. And there's not many people to talk about it that much in the tea community because they're not interesting. It's it's fine. It's okay, Sarah. Yeah, I'm sure there's people who will talk to it, but like, again, still to this day, one of my favorite teas are both of them think of off the top of my head are both black teas. Or one of them's like technically purple black tea, but it's black tea. I don't know. It's just weird. Now that I do enjoy this. I enjoy this tea a bunch. But like, no one talks about black teas. And now there are people who talk about white teas. There's people who talk about, I think yellow teas are a thing too. Niche, but like those are like very nerdy sorts of, I guess people like the nerdier teas. You know, like people like go really into, you know, their wines, whatever. I guess the oolongs are like the fancier stuff, yeah, or the pu'er really. The pu'er is probably closer to wines because you age it. But I don't know. If I have to be the one to push more coverage and community around black tea, so be it. Can't. It's just, you know, it's fine. Like, there's lots of very interesting black teas. It's just no one talks about. Again, I'm not talking like cheap ones. I'm talking about like they get pretty expensive, and there's even pretty value stuff. You'll hear about the golden monkey and stuff like that sort of ones. If I'm thinking of the right name for it. You know, like there are a lot like black teas are cool. There's some black teas I've had that like taste super like cocoa-y, yeah, like not chocolate, like cocoa, like nutty, like they get pretty good. But I don't know. Of course, I could buy those. It's just like the communities I'm in. It's like, nah, try this. I'm like, fine, whatever. Oh my goodness gracious. It's just weird, kind of like how there's I mean, I could be wrong. There could be someone who talks about it, but like, it feels like there's this weird void, at least because not that like people drink it, they just don't talk about it much. We're like kind of how like there's not that many people who, or there's not really much of anyone who does like these tea streams like I do, at least successfully. My phone, please stay down, microphone. Anyways, and there's not many people do these tea stream sort of deals. Not many people do it to black tea. I mean, sure. What was your gateway tea? Oh, you talking about like the first tea I started to drink? It was, so when I moved out from, you know, my parents' place to go to my dorms, I was like, I want to get into tea because, you know, for that reason, the reason I got into tea originally was like, oh, Doctor Who, British people like tea. I want to be cool like them British. So I went Google and I looked up, because I knew I wouldn't be able to get loose leaf tea yet because I was in a dorm. So I looked up like, okay, Stosh tea, Earl Grey tea seems good. I bought a bunch of that and drank that when I was in dorms. It's Stosh Earl Grey double whatever. It's pretty solid. You can get much better tea, but it's way better than Lipton. Like even I knew Lipton was trash at the time. That's more fun. My drawings, yeah. Yeah, Jackbox was a lot of fun. Definitely do it again. Definitely do it again. Yes. It was a ton of fun. Yeah, like again, my first tea again was my first real tea that I had regularly was this. I have a good Lurk Noodle Doodle. Oh, so I'm still surprised you included Noodle Doodle. There's so many. I love how many amazing artists I've been meeting through, like like Jackbox and Gartic. It's been super cool. And I guess part of my community, you know, where I'm like, like giving love to the stuff is good. Oh, how you doing? I'm gaming. Oh, I'm assuming you are you the person that the other thing Avatar is a person that asked to get banned on Discord yesterday. But how you doing? I'm gaming. Yeah, I mean, it could just be a coincidence, but doubt it. Whatever. My tea do be good. But yes. Yeah, so the end of that story was, nope, I just found your channel. Okay, cool. Okay, so there was someone that joined my Discord who used to, like, I wasn't gonna, like, immediately ban, but, like, there was someone that joined my Discord, and it was weird. They're like, hi, you should ban me. Same avatars you have are very similar enough to, like, the circle looks similar. Not have them next to each other or anything. I'm like, huh? It was weird, like, who goes to Discord has to be banned? I don't know what that was. But, you know, I'll take your word on you not being the same person. It's all good. All good. Some art tutorials can be like, draw a circle and add details. Yeah, exactly. Just draw the rest of Al. Okay, now let me finish what I was saying earlier. So yeah, so Stosh Earl Grey tea bags was what I started with as like tea, and from there I went to Reddit and I was like, hey guys, I want to get more into tea, and they told me about Gongfu Tea, and I got a couple black teas. Some black teas. I got big bags because I was like, let me buy a bunch, it's cheaper. And yeah, and honestly, I still maybe that is why I really like black teas, because I started with it. Like those are pretty decent teas they gave me as suggestions. I've had much better black tea since. I don't know. Maybe that's why I have a fondness for it, but like, I don't know. I still kind of prefer it. The reason doesn't particularly matter. I know. I do like myself a good darker oolong. And greener oolongs are nice if I'm not streaming, honestly. I think like green tea okay, for me, green tea in general, I like if I'm not like if I'm just like drinking by myself and watching anime, it works pretty well. Oh, so always good to have more. Oh, I'm curious. I'm gaming. Did you find me through the live alert, or how did you end up finding me through, like, you saw the video? I'm curious. But yeah, always good to have more friends here. We also do have a Discord as well if you'd like to join that later. But yeah. Was good. I recently moved, so for anyone newer here, the background of myself, are those gloves? Oh, so these are gloves. So this is these are like opera gloves. So if you look at like a magical boy, like girl design, normally you know, like opera gloves on, it's not a bodysuit. But they do go up. They're opera gloves, so they go up like to my elbow. But they're part of the design. If you look at the design, there's black gloves in the design. So I'm technically very low-key cosplaying whenever these. Oh, so they're comfy, and it does help with the heat of the stuff a little bit. Like so some of this tea wear gets pretty hot. It does help a little bit of that, but it's part of the design too. I think they look nice and comfy. Yeah. Is that? Oh yeah, on their. Oh, we're talking about that my hair thing. Isn't that the wrong one? Isn't that the face one? Gosh, I always. Hoj, you're thinking of Hoj, right? No, Hago is the Gasm face. You're thinking Hoj, but I do have or I'm confused. I'm confused. I don't know. Whatever. But it is very fancy. Oh, the guys. Oh, you are talking about the Gasm face. I mean, none of the faces I really would describe as that, but. I don't know, whatever. Oh, and I have a lot of toggles on here. I can toggle my stuff, but maybe let's turn to heart. Top right? You would consider that, I guess? I mean, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, that's my reference sheet. At some point that model will be done, but whatever. I have this chibi until then, and this chibi I have is from shorts. Oh fuck yeah! See, that's why I keep telling people. Make YouTube shorts. YouTube shorts are so good for discoverability. Like, okay, let me tell you my backstory for like my content creation real quick. Googly eyes are ever good. I've been using them a lot. No, I do have like normal eyes under here. It's technically a toggle, but like, okay, especially for the tea streams where I'm like looking to my left because where tea tree is, I'm using it. Oh, thank you so much, Zen. Yeah, I've been really enjoying making stuff. So February, I think it's 2021, right? I think February 2021, February 23rd, 2021. Anyways, I started on Twitch, lurking. Oh, where are you from? Oh, I'm in the States. I'm in the States, Noodle. Yeah. In the Burgerland. I do want to escape the States and go. I want to move to Japan eventually. That's my goal. My goal is to move to Japan because I don't want to live in. My goal is okay. I don't necessarily have to be Japan. I do not want to keep living here in the States. I'm sure anyone could probably understand why. Like, let me out of here. Japan would be ideal for business purposes. But yeah. But anyways, yeah. So like, why is he so? Oh. If you go back in time, so this tea is from 2012. This tea is from 2012. So Shou is this is aged from 2012 essentially. You know, like wines have like been like they're from X year. This is an old tea I'm drinking right now. It's old, but that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing for this type of tea at least. But yes. Anyways, so yeah, I started it on Twitch on February 23rd. 2021, and eventually and I was on there. I got to nearly 5,000 followers up at like the last August-ish, and then I had birthday subathon, and that went great. And then Twitch started to dwindle for me, and I was like, man, let's try YouTube. So I pivoted to YouTube around 3 months ago, and it was like starting over. It was straight up like a starting over. And in like 3 months, I've gotten basically from nothing. Basically, literally, it was like starting over to almost 3,000 on YouTube. So I'm liking YouTube a little bit more. I've had like actual growth on YouTube. Like on Twitch, like, oh sure, I got more followers on Twitch. I mean, I got followers over time on Twitch, but like, it never really affected the day-to-day stream too much. Like within like a month of streaming on Twitch, I didn't grow faster. Like I got to like 10 to 20, like 10 to 30 average range on Twitch almost like immediately on Twitch, but like, and then it never changed. It never changed. Like the amount of money I made per month within like a month was basically the same every month. It never changed at all. Do you want to live? Okay, here, Noodle. I don't care if for my first year in Japan or first whatever. I do not care as long as I have access to the train and good internet. Train to get to if I need to go do a business thing or whatever, or good, and good internet, and obviously be able to buy food and whatever crap I need. As long as I have good internet, I don't super care. I'm okay getting my foot in the door anywhere. I don't think you realize how much I want to get out of this damn place I'm at right now. Oh. And I know with confidence I will be able to be fine anywhere. Like I've talked to so many people, and really truly the most important thing of moving to a country is not necessarily even knowing their language, because I'll be learning their Japanese more when I'm there, because it's way easier to learn with immersion learning. But like having confidence just to go out is probably the most important thing. Like, and I have no shortage of confidence. Do you get quite? I don't think I would. Okay, so getting the work visa is gonna be interesting, but because I am a VTuber, YouTuber, whatever, I have some options. And I have some. I'll start to. I need to grow more on YouTube. Or fireworks actually not that expensive. You get the skyrockets ones, but the Safe and Sane ones are expensive. Although even those can be kind of expensive. The material goes boom boom. I don't know, Zen. I'm still working on that. illegal for me. Yeah, where I'm at right now, I believe where I'm at, I can get like proper fireworks. I have better things to spend money on. Yeah. Yeah, it's just it's fine. And I live in the fire state. Yeah, sounds accurate. I thought you'd have a harem. I mean, okay. Here's the thing. I have. Okay, if any guy ever wants to know how you probably have a better chance, it's very common. If you want to have a better chance of being not just all dudes, I'm not saying to do it for that purpose, but like every time there's like a field where it's majority female girls, whatever. It's like dudes are a minority. It's basically that's. If you had that as your dream life of drawing a harem, you're probably a better chance if you go to like, oh, if you want to do like a ballerina dancer or something like that, like a dude ballerina dancer, those guys have game a lot of times. Like, I'm not saying you should do it as to get dates, but like majority of my friends are not dudes. Like, as VTubers, like I don't think of them as like, oh, I'm gonna date them or anything, but like. Oh, I mean, some of them probably would, but you know, it's kind of like that. There's Fanta, there's a handful of dudes that have future friends, but like majority of them are not. Dudes are a minority, which yeah. I got asked out by the only male career yeah. Also, my audience is also, I guess because I'm the rare male VTuber, a lot of my audience also is not dudes either. Which, I mean, there's some dudes who watch me, but like, it's interesting. It's interesting. I mean, I'm fine. I'm like, it's not like, again, it's not like I'm seeking out either way, but it's interesting to see the stats sometimes. Definitely interesting. I'm a bro. I said majorities then. There's not everyone. It's like, I think it's like a 60-40 split last time I checked. Which is pretty solid. Where a lot of the, like the waifus will have like 95% dudes watching them as their stats, which is hilarious. Again, yeah, there's a lot of, I mean, it could just be your group, Noodle, but like, there's a lot of girls game and just never, y'all just be hiding from each other. Y'all be hiding from each other. It's very common though. Oh. I feel like having a harem would be a lot to take care of though. I don't think I'm ready for that kind of responsibility. Oh my goodness gracious. But yeah. Oh, so you don't really date remotely. I mean, you could. I mean, you don't date everyone. You know what I mean. I mean, you can have long-term. You know what I mean. I am socially awkward. Don't worry, Noodle. Don't worry. If that's how it is, it's okay. It's okay. People are scary. People are scary. People are scary. Just gotta do your best. Ooh. Music went like burr. Oh my goodness gracious. Should be at a tea. Tasty. But yeah. It's fine. It's been cool though, like in general, I just use a busy bitty. Monkey. Die, what's 7 divided by 3? Like 2 and some change. I don't feel like doing the math on that. I don't feel like getting decimals. It's 2 point whatever. Do you sweeten your tea? Okay, so for this tea I'm drinking right now, for Gongfu Tea, 2 more free. Okay, cool. The tea I'm drinking now, you do not sweeten Gongfu Tea. It's just water and the tea. But when I'm having my Western style teas for like, it's tea blends or whatever, I'm not against adding milk or sugar or whatever to those. Yeah. I'm not against adding, like, but the thing is, with Gongfu, you don't. Okay, these high quality plain teas, you just in Gongfu, you just don't. It wouldn't really make sense, anyways. You don't need it. I would say for a lot of tea blends, because it's cheaper tea and the way it's brewed, longer brew times, it does kind of need like milk or something, usually. But for this, nah. It doesn't really need it. I still can't take it to get over the fact that like this type of tea generally it tastes very weird. This one okay, the best way to describe it is I don't know if it's like a leathery or like a wood taste, but it's not bad. Okay, wrap your head around what I just said and it not tasting bad. And like, oh yeah, it tastes like damp wood, but not in a bad way. It's a very weird experience. These Puerh teas, shoes in general, or the weirder ones. I love sweets, so I never drink teas because it ends up being more. It's like it tastes like it's so. I guess woody. I don't know. It's such a strange taste though for me. It's not a flavor. It's on my palate outside of like this sort of tea. It tastes like, I don't know. It tastes like the forest. It tastes like, okay, I had a Puerh tea a while ago. It literally tasted, it was the funkiest tea one I've ever had. It was like, imagine if you were to get a freshwater pirate ship and you dug up the treasure chest and then you used the treasure chest to make tea. That's what that tea tastes. Not the tea I'm drinking now, but I had a tea taste like that. But not in a bad way. It was super funky though. It's sort of like the best way to describe it is like this tea sometimes tastes like if you didn't know explicitly like, oh yeah, this is not gonna make you sick, you would maybe think that some of these teas would make you sick. Like these are not flavors you should normally be able to drink safely. But yeah, Dai bunny. I mean, I could put the bunny ears on, Sarah, if I really want. Yeah, it's. Puerh tea is an experience. It's maybe not my favorite type of tea in the world, but it's definitely an experience. Definitely experience. Definitely. Closing it out. Boop. I do need to. I'll figure it out. Yes. Did you know you sound like Matthew Gray? Who is that? Let me Spencer Ray. Let me Google who that is. Matthew Gluber. Gray. Let me Google who the heck that is. Who is? I'm sure if I'm sure I would I'm sure I've seen some stuff with him. He did an album Check Him Up. Oh no, Phil Minds. Have I seen anything with him in it? I'm gonna look for stuff. Like, I'm sure. Oh, Tangled. I've seen Tangled. I've seen Tangled. He's somewhere on there. He's in a lot of stuff I haven't seen because I don't watch a lot of Western stuff. Oh, there's my battery full in the end. I mean, I'll believe it. I'll believe it. My brain. I will assure you that I am not Matthew Gray, Googler, whatever. No problem with it being it. No, I could kind of hear it now. Oh, you know who else? Okay, if anyone here plays Genshin, people keep. Okay, Pikachu will probably be a good one from this. People keep saying like, "Oh, I taste like." Is it Goro? The dog boy general dude in Genshin. People say I sound like him too, but I don't know if I don't really hear it, but whatever. I definitely would be down to do voice actor work at some point, but it would have to be you know like when people get not far into the game. Yeah, that's fine enough. That's fine. You know, people will like Lila Pichu. Like she's not necessarily a voice actor, but she did I think Seiyu in Genshin. Because like if you have a voice, and obviously you're famous, you have your voice samples your voice around a bunch. Probably if you try one voice lines, yeah. But like I guess how I talk, like my vocabulary is different. But when I'm reading his lines, it probably sounds more similar to him. Like it's probably like that. It's probably like that. Yeah, no, I would totally, like if I got bigger and then a company's like, hey, Dai, you want to do this thing? I would totally do. We just need Dai to talk about quantum physics. Speaking of, oh gosh, I do like myself some quantum physics stuff. I don't know, I'm not super educated about it, but like it's cool. Just because I played, okay, you know what makes me feel bad? Some of my introduction, and I did go back later and I checked, and it was fairly accurate. But some of my introductions to quantum mechanics was through Japanese visual novels. Yeah, go over to some in Muv-Luv. There's some welcome stuff, and there's also Steins Gate. Muv-Luv is eroge, but Steins Gate also a little bit. I think more Muv-Luv. Yeah. I got introduced to some like basic stuff from visual novels, and again, I just later down the line I just see the same exact explanation, same way. It was accurate. Gotta have your accuracy in your visual novels, I guess. Oh my goodness gracious! Like it's cool. I have only like I think it's cool, but I don't necessarily know enough about it to have proper discussions. Like, you know, oh, the dots was a dot split, dots, quantum. Okay, what's the split dot split test? What's it called? Gosh, quantum mechanics. What's it called? No, double slit experiment. I always come to, if you guys know, I'll quickly explain double slit experiment. Why not? It's very simple because like it's super basic quantum mechanics. Sure. Yeah, definitely 500 IQ. Basically, are they shooting electrons? I can't remember which they're shooting. I think it might be electrons. What are they shooting down? Yes, it's electrons. Okay, it's just a gun that shoots down electrons, and there's two different slits to go down to. If you're observing it, the result will be different than where you're not observing it. Now, even a camera or any other way of measuring it will change the experiments. So you have to like not observe it, and it'll have like two different lines. But if you observe it, it'll just be one line, which is weird. How are you doing, Celine? Hello. We are talking about quantum mechanics for reasons. Anyways, but yeah, it's how are you doing, Cookie Monster? Hello. Again, like to remind everyone, if you're not already hit that like button, please do so. It does help out a lot. Oh, how are you doing, G-Tag player? I'm gonna ask you to ban this. Oh, how are you doing, G-Tag player? See, it's the same avatar. Oh no, it's okay. No, it is different avatar. Okay. G-Tag player, it's someone else come on my YouTube early, and they have a different cat like sniffing the camera. I thought that was you. Still not sure why you had me ban you, but whatever. I had a TikTok comment I was reading. So yeah, I'm gaming. I found the person on TikTok that was the person I thought you were. Your avatar now I see it. It's slightly different. You guys both have cats sniffing the camera. Different cats, but both cats sniffing the camera. And when it's just a tiny little circle, they're very similar. You're sick. Oh no. It's like, yeah, it was electrons. Yeah, desert. Anyways, I just think it's interesting that like again, I don't know too much about like the deeper end of quantum mechanics, but the fact that like you observing something, even any instrument observing something changed it, which is wild to me. But again, that's a very, 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 very basic level of quantum mechanics. It goes way deeper than that. But, you know, that's sort of like about 4 seconds. I know enough to get by in understanding when sci-fi stories do stuff. And that's, I guess, all I really need to know. I'll leave the real stuff to the people who, you know, are making stuff. You know, we have like quantum computers. We have quantum computers now that are doing, you know, stuff. Like you can get them now. It's crazy. Yeah. It got really deep. I mean, not really. Sort of. Again, what I'm talking about is literally no deeper than what you'll put in like an anime sort of sci-fi setting. Like it's not even like true like deep discussions that go. I guess when I was okay, let me go this way. When I was in my dorms back in uni, there was the best I describe it. One of the people I was in my dorm with was what I would describe as like a mad scientist mushroom guy. This dude, you know, took acid, took shrooms, but oh boy, was he good about science and math. He was like a mad scientist, but like super chill. Probably weed, but that dude, I don't remember half the stuff he went on, but like at the time I had checked and it was accurate what he talked about. I was like, dang, this dude, he's like high as a kite and like super deep into this crap, which maybe that's what you need to really wrap your hand around it. Isn't it? Yeah. Like this dude was like, yeah, I'm gonna take some like shrooms and then like think about quantum mechanics. That was that dude. No, he never did anything like, he never did like, you know, like any hard drugs. It literally was just shrooms and like weed, which don't do drugs, kids. But like he wasn't doing, you know, crazy stuff. Although shrooms are kind of, I will say this, shrooms, weed is kind of like whatever, it's almost like booze at this point, but like shrooms are kind of not really suggested. I won't take it myself just because some people will have a reaction where it will permanently affect you in a bad way because it like stuff in your brain. So shrooms are kind of do your research and stuff, but weed is kind of, you know, like booze, whatever. Again, I never tried it myself. I've had weed, but you know, not a long time. It wasn't my thing. I don't really do any real drugs. The only drug I do is caffeine. But you know, I stumped on her. I heard somehow forgot to do. Yeah. Yes, I can tell a lot of intellectuals will do some weird stuff like that because it just helps them get their head around some weird topics or something. I'm sure crap out of my cat twice in the last 5 minutes. Will that cat be going Zoom? You going Zoom? Man, I need to find an artist to shield today because I haven't found one yet. And I forgot. I slept in. Don't drug who's discipline responsibility. You get high off of life. Jump, you're all silly kitty. Silly kitty. I believe you posted, Noodle, you posted pictures of your cat. I believe, right? I think so, at least. I think I saw you post pictures. Can't remember. Okay. Shaky. There we go. And we got the pour. Yeah, okay. Excellent. Okay, so let's just turn. No, we're not going to turn into Joe Rogan podcast. No, I'm good. We're not going to do that. I'm not unhinged enough for that. Listen, guys, I may be unhinged in my shorts, but I'm still grounded in reality. Oh my goodness gracious. And yes, the black cat is yes, and the white cat is 10 years old, but are a little cuddly. Oh, Noodle, neither of you cats are Maine Coons, right? Let me go to check the pet thread. I think as far there's not like near Maine Coons. It's hard, like cat breeds like less of a thing, but I still think my favorite cat breed though are Maine Coons. They're like, I had when I was growing up with my my parents, you know, we got a couple cats at some point. They were both Maine Coon. One was like almost like the picture perfect, like purebred Maine Coon we got from shelter. Like, they're so good cats. They're good. They're smart. They're good. Okay, the point of like, okay, they have one of those cats still. That cat, instead, you know, a lot of cats hunt. Instead, this guy would go out and steal stuff from people's houses. Like, it showed up with, you know, cameras or from people's houses. We had to return, you know, gloves all the time, sandals, anything this cat could pick up. Yeah, and it's like, it's a thing that some Maine Coons, like, you'll see around. There's multiple examples of it. Yeah, it would just go, so what it would do, it would go into people's houses. It would eat, sometimes eat, people like would give it food. Yeah, and then, yeah, you got, that's why he's fat. But yeah, he's eating at multiple places and stealing the shit. So there's one of he stole like this giant stuffed animal once. It was like, how do you get that? Like, we can't even like return everything, but the stuff we could return, we return it. But like, yeah, definitely my favorite cat breed. I think they're also very soft and like. It's like, I don't really like the short hair cats because, like, you know, they're not soft. But yes, be sippy. And we got 2 more here. Excellent. All right. My black cat was in the wild until 4 or 5 months, and oh my goodness, I remember she's about 100 years old. Well, I'm glad you rescued her. And her name was Rotini. That's an interesting name. Do you think Elon will Musk overshed cat girls on the moon? No, I don't think Elon's gonna have money to do that at this rate. As much as I think that Elon is a rich weeb that would love to do that, he's becoming rapidly less rich because, you know, he doesn't know what he's doing. He does not know what, that guy does not know what he's doing. I don't think he'll ever be poor, but like, I don't think he'll have money to burn on stupid projects like that at this rate. Oh, crazy. Oh, Rotini pasta. Oh, like, I was trying to think of where I've heard that word before. Yeah, that makes sense. He's a genius, to be honest. No. He's really not. He's really not that smart. I do believe he has like some actual engineering knowledge and stuff, but like, he would be, I think that his main thing is he's terrible to do with, he has really bad business, and he should just stop talking online. He's a big ego. Like, if he were to, thing is, if he would have just never talked on Twitter and just quietly kept diligently working without an ego, I think a lot of people still would have had a positive opinion of him. Yeah, Mr. Smart. Well, yeah. Like, I'm sure he knows more than a lot of people, but like, it doesn't change the fact that like, he thinks he knows more than he does. Like programming, like he's more than like zero knowledge, which makes him, he also thinks he knows more than he does, which makes him dangerous. Because like with programming, a lot of programmers talk about, you're the most dangerous when you know enough to do damage. And that's basically where he's at. Like, he knows enough to look at stuff. He does smoke a lot of weed too, but he knows enough. Like, he did stuff like on Twitter, like, oh, all that stuff. Like, he looked for the code. Like, I look for the code. So he knows enough to look at it and think that he's right. Whereas if he knew nothing, he'd probably do a better job running his business. Because he could, delegate it to people who are obviously do it their whole time. But he knows just enough to be dangerous, which is not good. Not good. Moral danger to himself, but you know, I mean, the only thing that there would have been a different if he didn't step up to do SpaceX. As cool as SpaceX was, is I think another company would have popped up because it's sort of what the direction was going. I do have to say he did influence the push towards electric cars, even though the Teslas are kind of trash. Teslas are really kind of trash, like inside and everything. But I don't think we can ignore the fact that him having his company dump money into the idea of owning that, pushing other companies that are better at doing stuff to make electric cars, helping. So he did that. Not sure. Again, for like SpaceX, I don't know. I'm sure there's some positive impacts. You can't can't even gas in him. I know. They ain't got gas in him. Yeah. So yeah, there's some sort of whatever. Like, it's a cool concept. Did it very poorly. And if you looked at some of the other like companies that have been putting out electric cars, been super well made. Like, interiors like proper, doesn't feel like a toy inside. Dude, no, he's not gonna do no. Nah. I don't think it's gonna happen. So I'm gonna see if I can try to find an artist to shield on Twitter. Oh, so did Twitter change their? What's this? I think Twitter changed how it looks. I hate it. Anyways, fine. Yeah, we're almost at halfway point stream, and I did not pre-pick out an artist to show, so let me quickly scroll and find one. I shall find them. Bloop. Do you think Twitter is a better place to share art over Instagram? That's a very low bar, but yes. Because Instagram for pictures is basically dead, as far as I'm understanding. But here's the thing. You should, if you are doing art, please put your art on somewhere that's not just Twitter or Instagram. You need like because like Twitter is good for discoverability, at least unless it dies completely. But it's like in the moment, sort of. You need something like, Pixiv or DeviantArt or ArtStation. You need your art on one of those places as well. And like people can like look at all of your arts. Like whenever I show artists, like I go for the art and whatnot, I always have a problem where like I just can't find their stuff. What the heck? Why am I seeing? Oh, it's notifications. Whoops. Man, Twitter, why you gotta be like this? Why you gotta be like this, Twitter? I'm trying to find an artist real quick to do for today by merely scrolling because I didn't do it earlier. Yeah, every so I don't know where I don't know where I usually follow artists for Insta because I was doing D&D commissions, and here's what I'll say, Noodle. Why don't you just post on Instagram and Twitter? It just do both. Just do both. But neither Instagram or Twitter, like Instagram, it kind of crap, honestly. But you can just do both. If you already have art, you can do both. I only put, because Reels is really only Instagram really pushes, unless it change. I don't know. You can do both. But you need your art on somewhere that's not like, it needs to be not on, I don't know, just those two places, because it's hard to look at art on those places. Like whenever I go to look at artists, if it's just on Twitter, it's so hard like to see what arts really like, for various reasons. But yeah, fine. It's fine. It's okay, I swear. I want to start looking into commissions as a series. Yeah. If you're looking to commissions, I mean, you can also put your over on my Discord. If you put, there's open commissions there. In Twitter, like again, it's the VTuber community is probably pretty. The VTuber is also a really good community to get in with people want to commission you, because the D&D community is okay. Also, well, it's not going to be D&D. It's going to be like Pathfinder now. Let's be real. But like, let's say tabletop. The tabletop community is an okay place to get commissions for. But there's going to be more consistent throughput if you get your foot in the door into somewhere it's actually a business. Where VTubers is a business, we are commissioning art, not necessarily to directly use for our merch, because that's a whole different thing. But like, in some small part, there's money coming in for us to give back to art, essentially. And, you know, like there's models. If you're depending on your level, not in a bad way, but like depending on your level, like art, LiveCD is a direction you go to, which is a ton of money. It's a pain. You don't need to know how to rig for that, but like we're gonna say level is because LiveCD in general requires very precise line. You don't have to, but generally most people want very precise lines, lots of layer separation. It's a lot. But it's a whole level above like doing like an illustration, almost, pretty honestly. Like it's LiveCD is the reason LiveCD is super expensive. But it's also something that like theoretically any artist could do. It just takes a lot of time. You also can do more simple art can be made into LiveCD as well. You know, I'm still waiting. When do you think mankind will land on the sun? You don't land on the sun. Now we could put something around it to gather energy from the sun. That's a different thing, but you know, that's a whole different thing. That's a whole different thing. Whole different thing. I'm trying to find someone. I will find an artist, I swear. I will find a damn artist to do. I'm just going for who I'm following on Twitter real quick. Again, Twitter is good for finding discoverability. 2D VTubers could be easier if I made it simply that school, so VTubing modeling. I mean, you know, okay, so like what I have mine's a 2D model. If you can't tell, this is a 2D model. 3D, there's money to be made for 3D stuff for VTubers, but the meta is all in 2D. So like, LiveCD is 2D, so like it literally is a 2D art. There's like cut up bunch, and then an artist makes it into. I mean, you can get into that. It's decent money. It's honestly like a good life model, like the one up here. That model, just art, typically around that quality would be around $1,000. Just art, and then rig it would be like another $1,000. That's very typical for that quality of art. But again, it takes a while. Like, if even that probably is underpriced. But like, I guess the thing about LiveCD is, or art is VTubers in general, is where, although not universal, VTubers are, or even VTubers, which is an illustration really, but like, VTubers are more likely to not underpay our artist. There's a lot more positive push for us compared to honestly, the people in other communities, fandom communities, might not necessarily know what art is worth, and they might not be malicious. They might be like, oh, it's a good deal, and they grab it, which no, I'm guilty of doing sometimes too. But like, there's more VTubers being like telling artists, be like, hey, just charge more money or something like that. Because again, we are having income coming in that's related to it anyway, so like it makes sense for us to, you know, do it. I think I might know who I'm doing. Not Grody, it's gosh. I'm gonna try to find this person. Goodness gracious. Maybe if I go like this. I think I know who I want to do for this shield for today. I just need to find him. Oh my goodness. Here's Grody. Not Grody though. I want to. I think I know what I want to do. I'm trying to find. Where is they? Here they are. Here it is. I think I found them. I think I found who I'm gonna do. I just worry too much. How are you doing, Jane? Jean Lee? Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I think I said your name correctly. But yes, how are you doing? We are just drinking some tea. We're about to get to halfway point where I'll be shilling an artist. And I found, you know, someone I'm gonna do. I don't think I... Yep. Cool. I found who we're gonna do. I just need to go and get their art up. Oh boy, guys, we're in a situation where... Oh my goodness gracious. Once again, am I not gonna be able to do this? I swear, I don't know if I'll be able to do... I don't know if I'll be able to do this person because their art might be impossible to find. Let's see if I can find it. I swear. Is it on Instagram maybe? Is it on Instagram maybe? Like, I'm trying to find an art from this artist so I can chill them, but like, I don't... we can work with this. We'll have to work with this. It's pain. Gosh. Yeah. We will work with this. Oh boy. Why you gotta be like, take me advice? Yeah, no problem. Yeah, you're definitely in the right place. I do know that there's a lot of people that are in like I see like there's comes with the normal artist community and the come over VTuber community and end up having a much better time. But I think we'll know what we're gonna do. Let me see if they're having. Oh, they do have an art. Do they have an art stream? Sparkcast. Do they have freaking? Damn it! They haven't done art stream forever. I feel like they've probably been drawn like a year, but that's a dumb problem. It's gonna be a struggle. It's gonna be a struggle, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. We'll make this work. You'll see exactly what I mean by not having yourself just on Twitter once we get to that. But let's go finish this first kettle of tea. Oh my goodness gracious. And then I will have a second kettle of tea. But yeah. Whatever. I say it was is. Because every week every tea stream, which is twice a week, I always give back to artists. And the more I grow as like, you know, on here, the more people we have here, the better it does it. Is my tea caffeinated? Yes. All tea is caffeinated. Unless you go for like chemical process to remove caffeine. But there's two ways the tea can be non-caffeinated. One is not tea. Herbal teas are not tea. Not in like a bad way, like nothing wrong with herbal teas. It's just plants. And you put it in water, it tastes good. But it's not, there's no Camellia sinensis. Whatever. But yeah, the plants you use to make tea, it's always gonna have caffeine unless you use chemicals to remove it, essentially. Or I think there's other ways to get rid of it. Don't worry about it. Yes, it is caffeinated. Yes. Yes, it do be. It do be. Let's drink this. Oh, and it might seem like I'm drinking a lot of tea. And, I was like, that's just, yeah, that's flour, yeah. So, like, a lot of times, it's not always, there is some ways they do it where they have decaf of, like, you know, tea, just decaf. I don't remember how they do it. But if it's like, you know, tea, it's not gonna have it. And then, of course, all the other plants, there's a whole family of plants. It tastes good when you put it in water, and we call those herbal teas. And it tastes good when you put in water. There's just the herbal tea blends, which would be the herbal plus tea. Usually, sometimes it's just blends of different plants. It doesn't matter, but like, tea, which, you know, pu'er tea, black tea, oolong tea, all you know, all that crap. Black, green, all that stuff is just made from one plant. One single plant. It's all about, you know, when it's harvested, how it's processed, how it's picked, etc., etc., etc. All of it is the same plant. And all of it has caffeine. Even green tea. Actually, I believe green tea actually has even more caffeine. Whatever. Regardless, it has caffeine. Yes. And again, there's nothing wrong with like milk tea. Okay, so I actually do like milk tea. It's something completely different to what I do on stream, but milk tea is basically a solution to a problem. As in, the problem is when you have cheap tea blends, it tastes often, it can get very easy to taste bitter because they're cheap tea, higher surface area. The tannins gets extracted very quickly, it gets bitter. How do you deal with that? You either add sugar or milk, and it tastes good when you do that. It's a good solution. It tastes really good once you add it, but it all derived from a problem, which is the tannins getting extracted and making it bitter. Or cheap tea. You know, when India shipped over tea to UK and they gave them crap, like it was low quality tea, and I need to fix that with milk and sugar. That's all. That's all it was. Like if you go look at culturally places that, you know, had higher quality tea access easy. A lot of them, like Japan and China, often do not add milk and sugar to it because of high quality tea. It's not needed if you brew it well, at least. But you know, hey, I love my Earl Greys. I love all my stuff. When I want to travel, yes, Cookie Monster. I would love to travel. It's probably gonna come. My first goal right now is to get the heck out of the States. Like I want to move to Japan for business reasons, because Japan is the second best place in the world for the tea industry. China's better. I don't want to move to China. Yeah, so is Japan's second best place for tea, so I'll go there. I can always visit China, you know, there's Yunnan province, be beautiful, look at tea farms, whatever. I would love to travel. I would love to travel. I've never traveled because I am the American who, you know, can't. What? Zen, I've mentioned a few times, but yeah, so where in Japan, I have no idea. I don't care right now. I will figure out where in Japan after being in Japan. And that might sound weird to you, but like my requirements for moving to Japan, where I move to Japan, is I need fast internet, which is most of Japan. I need, you know, be able to get food and stuff. And I want to be access to public transit to get to like the actual places that matter in Japan. You know, train. I want to be able to jump on the train, you know, realistically. Yes, I know that's not ideal. There's some places not ideal that would match that. But if that's the only way to get into Japan, that's fine. I don't care, because like realistically, the last 2 or 3 years, I've been living inside anyways. If that's what it takes to get my foot in the door of Japan, and every so often, you know, visiting for the train to go to other places, yeah, that's fine. And do I watch anime? Yes, I watch a ton of anime. I keep up with seasonal stuff. I haven't started this new season yet, but I watch a decent amount of anime. Even like, yeah, old stuff, new stuff, yeah. Now there are VTubers, I guess, who don't watch anime, but majority of us, I mean, majority of VTubers are weebs. It's not universally true, but like, you know, the VTubers started from the anime community, so you know. I guess there's some VTubers who just read manga, I guess, or something, but like, or don't watch anime anymore. But no, I still actively watch anime. Often what I do if I have anime to watch is I'll watch it before bed. And the most recent anime I've been watching, the most recent non-area anime I'm watching was Birdie the Mighty Decode, and I thought that it was just one season, and I got to the end, it said to be continued. Oh, there's more, so I'll be watching that. Many paint. Oh gosh, there's actually some VTubers I've seen doing that. It's really cool. Yeah, mini painting's cool. It's also something you can, if you get good enough at mini painting, you can even do that as like a commission-based sort of thingy, or like custom minis in general. Where yeah. Like definitely something and there's people who do that. Like myself, if I were to ever do a thing where I want to do tabletop with a camera instead of like digitally, as like a entertainment thing, like I would probably commission someone to paint some minis for me because or something. I would not do it myself. I don't have time for that. I do not have time for that. Or did skill. But I know it's fun. Or learn 3D modeling so I can cut. Yeah. Custom, yeah. 3D printing's cool. Yeah, like, and then you go and paint it afterwards. Yeah, I would love to get a 3D printer and try to. I don't necessarily think I'll really learn 3D modeling, but I would like to get a 3D printer and be able to print stuff out. Because there's some stuff like, it'd be kind of cool to do, but I'm not going to buy a 3D printer right now. They cost so much money, I don't really, no, I'm not going to do it right now. Yeah, it's not going to happen right now. I'm going to go and sip some more water. 3D printers have gone, oh, they've gone, no, I know, yeah, they do, they're pretty cheap. You can get a good one for like $300-$400 now. The issue more is like, because especially where I'm at right now, where I'm actually currently not making much money, because I transitioned from Twitch to YouTube. So we're currently, until we get to YouTube Partner, which we're getting there. We need to get to 4,000 watch hours and we'll get there. I'm much past the sub requirement, but you know, yeah. I think once I have a stable income coming in again from, you know, YouTube, and I'm not worried about like running, just using my savings and whatnot, I'll go start getting some other stuff. But like favorite VTuber, I don't know. Maybe it might be. I have a friend, Kimura Ota. That might be my favorite VTuber, but like. I have big corpos. I don't watch that much many big. If I had to pick one big corpo to be a favorite VTuber, probably Iron Mouse. I don't even watch her stuff that much. She just, yeah. I don't have time to watch her that much. But yeah. So if we're talking about indies, Kimura Nota, and if we're talking about big Iron Mouse, there. Yeah, 3D printer's nice. It just you know takes some. It takes some sippy sip. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and. Oh, it's just the last of this kettle. Again, we will have a whole nother kettle. Is this? Yeah, okay, cool. So this is the last of this kettle, and then we'll go in. So once we finish drinking this tea, I'll very quickly go to the bathroom, be like 1 minute, and I'll fill this kettle up again with more water for a second kettle, and then while it's heating up, we will go and I'll be featuring an artist. Today's artist happens to be it's not always. Favorite tea snacks. I like cookies with my tea, although I don't always have it. Today I'll be having some pumpkin pie. But yeah, but the pumpkin, that's fine. Yeah, today we'll be the artist will be shilling. Happens to be a furry artist, but hey, nothing wrong with that. They're a VTuber I've known for a while. Oh gosh, I realized I have a different one I could have done. I haven't done it, but I don't worry about it. Yeah. Their art's a little hard to find. We'll just be sure we'll try to show the art a little bit. It'll be a good example for Noodle of what I mean. Why I do not suggest just putting yourself on Twitter or Instagram. Because like art's hard to find. Like I want to shield them, but like it's hard because you know. Oh, I do think eventually what I would love to do, because like I generally what I currently do is feature artists that like I'm mutuals with on otherwise. Do I listen to K-pop? I mean, I don't go on my way to listen to music in general. I'm weird like that. Like so I liked some K-pop I listen to, but like I don't go on my way to listen to music. So like, yeah. Yes, we will just gonna finish this cup here, and then we'll quickly go to the bathroom, grab my pie. It'll be like 1 minute break. We'll be on a BRB screen during that time. It's very pretty BRB screen. It's K-pop episode. Oh my gosh. No, it's a type of Coke. Because oh gosh, is it Texas that calls all soda Coke or all soft drinks Coke or whatever you want to call them? I always found that weird. They call like I don't care what you call it a drink category, but the fact that if you call it like a brand name, specific drink, it's really weird to me. It's like, but yeah, belly wash. I mean, sure, you know. Belly wash, you know, unless it's a brand, I'm okay with that. It's weird. I think it's a very weird name, but it's okay. The only reason I have a problem with people calling it Coke is because what if I don't want Coke? What if I want a Sprite? What if I want a Fanta? What if I want a Dr. Pepper? Like, like, I think Coke is pretty popular over where they call this Coke, but like, me. I don't know. I like to hear, I'll have a McWhopper and a bagel or Grillo. That's funny. Like, that's a pretty interesting name for it. But hey, again, I have no issues with that being the name. At all. Because it's not, a culture can call, or a group of people can call what anything. As long as it's not confusing. And that's never going to be confusing as long as you're in that group. But if someone, or in general, won't be confusing. It might sound weird, won't be confusing. But if someone up and asks me for a Coke, and I have Coke, maybe they want a different drink, I'm probably going to give them Coke. But like, all I desire is some clarity. I believe where I'm at right now, people just call it soda. Again, soda, soft drink, whatever you want, pop. I'm pretty, people do not call it pop where I'm at, but I do like the name Pop. It's a pretty fun name. Yeah, it's a pretty fun name, but again, I don't care what you call it. Just please don't call it a brand name. Okay. We're gonna BRB 1 minute, guys. I'm gonna quickly go to the bathroom. We're gonna fill up the kettle. We're gonna shill an artist. It'll be probably a short shill just because it's hard to find art, but we'll do a short little shill of them. Anyways, BRB. Be back in 1 minute. If you guys have not gone snack, do so. If you not smash that like button, do so. Get some water, whatever you need. We'll be back in 1 minute. Please enjoy the BRB screen. It's very pretty. Okay. I have returned. Probably I'll be quick. The beer. And we're back. Oh, I know I should show off real quick because I keep forgetting to set it up so it properly does it. But I also have another where is it? Wait, no, not fade to black. Snooze. News. Why is it not working? Huh, it's not working. Wait, what? Huh? What the fuck? Oh, never mind. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh wait, so this is the one I was thinking of. Okay, there's the other one. The little snoozy. I don't get to show this one off that much because I don't have it set up properly where it does separate ones. But anyways, I'm back. I hope you guys got some snacks, water, what have you. Let's go ahead and feature that artist. Someone should make the Coca-Cola water park where instead of water. Oh no, that would be so. That sounds awful, Zen. That sounds actually awful. And yeah, the gaming the BRB screen. Alright. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm going to grab the art we're going to be showing. We need, here's this, 1 second, and we got, where's Instagram, I think it's just that, I think it's just Twitter and Instagram, yeah, that's okay. Let me go ahead and pull up my chat, it was most picture, probably, maybe, go here. Hold this here. I had to pop up my chat because I'm covering it. We're gonna go back to here, go to studio mode, window capture, Twitter, chill. Gotta go crop that out, crop that out. I should make it a little smaller. There we go. A little smaller. A little bigger. Okay, that's good. Okay, so we're gonna go that and add the tabs down. There we go. And transition to dice, switch. No, there we go. Okay. Let me go. Oh, I need to move my model over. I need to move my model over. Yeah, but today we're going to be featuring Gaaaoooo, who, again, I will go put here in chat, their Twitter. And back to here. All right, so I'm going to very quickly show off their art while the kettle heats up for a second. Kettle. Well, I'll do my best. I'll do my freaking best. All right. So I know it is. Now, it's hard. Luckily, I do know their art style some, so I can like do it properly. Oops. Let me try to find. So there's some. No, they did not. I believe they did not draw their own model. If I recall correctly. But yeah, we'll go for some of their arts here. Again, I do believe. Yeah. Oh, that's signature there. Gao, I think. Probably. Yeah, probably. Yes, that's their design. They're a little furry. Is this supposed to taste like Shou? It is. How you doing, anime kid? It honestly tastes kind of like wood. It kind of tastes like wood. I'm not even capping. We'll go back to tea here in a moment. We're just featuring an artist real quick. Trying to show. Oh, here. We'll show off these four, and we'll quickly go over Instagram. Damn furries. But, you know, we have little. I like their art style. I don't know if I necessarily need any arts done in furry style, but if I did, I might hit them up. And I'll quickly go over to my to their Instagram and see if there's anything here that I did not show. No, I think we've gone all of it. Jar getting an education. Oh no. No, no, bad Zen, bad. Yeah, I think that's all of them. This is what I mean though. For if you're still here, I think it was gosh, it was Noodle. If you're still here, this is what I mean by like they have more art. It's really hard to find it. If they could simply have, you know, like a Pixiv, a DeviantArt, you know, I'd be able to show more. I know they have a lot more art. We showed some of it off. Again, if you're looking for some furry, some cuter furry drawn. Oh yeah, if instant lowers the video quality, I think it might be worse than is it? Actually, it might be comparable to Twitter, but it's not great. It ain't great. But yeah, I don't care where you upload your stuff to. Just make it known that X places where you can find all of your art, and then like Instagram, Twitter, what have you, is for discoverability. And you know have all of your. It's basically you need a portfolio. You need a portfolio. That's what you need. Anyways, so go ahead and get rid of this. That was I would have showed longer, but again, like I can't find more art. But yeah, if you are looking for, you know, cuter furry style art drawn, you can try hitting up Gaaaoooo. I don't know if their commissions are up or anything, but you know, they're a good bean. They're a good bean. I'm gonna post side by side quality image to save. Yeah. Feel free to look at it. It's probably neither of them are good. I'm not sure which is less bad. Like, I'm not sure which site messes up less. Oh, by the way, forward to halftime, I also grabbed the last of my pumpkin pie. Let me go grab this back into here. Where is? Come on, chat. Come on. I'm trying to get my chat to pop back into OBS. There we go. I got it. We got some pumpkin pie. So this is the last pumpkin pie I've had for a while. I've had it for a while, but it's been frozen, so it's fine. Why are pumpkins so thick? I don't know. They just be. This is good. Here comes. Here comes a train. Oh crap! Something fell on the floor. I'll deal with it later. That says pumpkin pie. This is the last of it. So I've been at some point I started to always have something at a halfway point, but you know. Let's go ahead. Oh, fuck, I spilled some water because I overfilled my kettle. It's just spilling hot water on me. Ah! All right. There we go. I'm brewing some tea now. Oh, interesting about pumpkin pie. For anyone who doesn't live in the States, so you don't have pumpkin pie made, you can literally make pumpkin pie with any spices. Like, or no, sorry, let me say it again. Sorry, not any spices, sorry. You can make pumpkin pie with any squash, pretty much. What matters about pumpkin pie is not the squash, the pumpkin itself. It's the spices. Now, I will say pumpkin pie does taste good. It's pretty good. I'm a big fan. And the only thing is, pumpkins do give it a nice orange color. I believe that's why they're orange. But like, there's a bunch of other things you could, you know, do with them. But yeah, I like them. I'm a big fan. But like, it's the spices that you'd be a fan of. Other interesting thing is though, like, it's also one of the most consistent like desserts ever. Like if you go and get pumpkin pie had for one place, 99% of the quality is going to be the same on any other one. It's very consistent for various reasons. Like if you go to a place and you try pumpkin pie and you don't like it, you probably just don't like pumpkin pie, unless they really messed up. Like, it's why I don't really suggest really making it. It's one of the few things, it's not really worth making it yourself. Especially if you live near like a Costco and you have a Costco membership, just get their pumpkin pie. A homemade pumpkin pie, the only thing is really different from a homemade one, and like, you know, the Costco one is the crust. You'll probably have a much better crust than Costco has. Although Costco crust is not the worst, but you know. But yeah, it's otherwise tastes very similar. And Kim, you say you've never had pumpkin pie before? I'm a fan of it. If you don't live in the States, you probably have not had it. If you ever or have the opportunity to try it, it's pretty good. Like, honestly, it's sweet. It's the cinnamony and a bunch of other spice. It's good. It's a good flavor. There's a weird, if you ever see those, you know, like of the girls who will be drinking Starbucks, they, oh my god, pumpkin pie season. Like they go a little far, but they're not wrong. Pumpkin pie is good. It's a good pumpkin spice rather is good. It's not like life changing or anything. But unless you hate sweet things, you probably will like it. It's pretty solid. It's also, again, very consistent. So if you try a pumpkin thing, you don't like it, there's a very high chance you won't like any other pumpkin thing. Yeah, which is, I guess, saves you time. Yep. So, you know. I love pumpkin pie. Yeah, noodle. Yeah, noodles definitely had pumpkin pie, and yeah, it's like, it's just always been weird to me how consistent it is, though. Like, there's almost no other dish I can think of where, like, no matter where you go, you're gonna have the same flavor. Like you can go down to like get some ice cream. Like, there's pumpkin pie ice cream, and it tastes exactly the same. And like big chunk, the difference between the qualities of pumpkin pie ice cream is some pumpkin pie ice cream have real chunks of pumpkin pie in it. Some just taste like it, but like again, it tastes just the same within small variants, of course. Very small variants. Small variants where like, yo, maybe if you rated them, this one's better than that one, but like, nothing might. Yeah, there's pumpkin pie ice cream. Like, I think it was like I can't remember where we got it when I was a kid, when I was like in middle school, whatever. Like. There's one it was at Trader Joe's, maybe, I don't remember what it was. There's one I had once, my parents always would buy it. And it would legitimately have chunks of pumpkin pie. Like, crazy, right? It was really good. It's really good. Yeah, chunky. Yeah, it's tasty. But again, if you don't like it, it's fine. It's fine. It is A-okay. I posted some. Oh yeah. Sure. I will give it a look. Also, holy crap. Okay. I want to comment on something. First. So I was in my live alerts as I think gaming. That's where did you come from my live alert to get to the stream? I don't know, but the live alerts sometimes don't do okay and sometimes do super well. Today's live alert has 1.5 thousand views on it, which I have a lot of my shorts do end up getting 1,000 views or so, but the live alerts, because it's inherently selling something, actually to join my stream, a lot of times to do slightly worse. But that one's actually doing up there with like my normal successful shorts, which is pretty funny. They've been starting to do better ever since I've done. I think they're called cutaways, where I do a joke in like the first 2-3 seconds, and then I switch over to, you know, like saying I'm live. So I split the 7 seconds, you know, live alert up to like 3 second, like 4 second bits, and I found that has helped. But yeah, it was on my homepage, and you showed me that you're cool. So you showed that you were streaming in my oh, nice. Yeah, it's very interesting. I still have not really figured, like, because I don't know how YouTube works from the viewer perspective all that much, because at least for our normal viewers, because the way I've always used YouTube is YouTube hates me. What I do is I find someone I like on YouTube, is for some other way, I will subscribe to them. I almost never watch someone who I'm not subscribed to, and that's just how I always use YouTube. I guess I'm glad other people don't do that. I'm glad other people don't do that, and we're willing to find new people. But that's what I've always done. Like, I'll find people, of course, but like, at a much slower pace than other people. Yeah, like, yeah, kind of same. But I found you for Twitch for just Twitch. Yeah, yeah. It's how it be. I know. So along the lines, so it's like YouTube is definitely better when someone's following you to like, or not subscribe to you on YouTube. You're better about telling you that they're doing stuff. Yeah. So like on Twitch, I have almost 5,000 followers on Twitch, but like, to what end? It doesn't really matter that much because of how Twitch is. I had 5,000 on YouTube, be a lot more. Even though most of my YouTube subs are short subs, which isn't necessarily one-to-one to stream viewers. When friend streams, it could have been a lot of people. Was it Rico or Nori? I don't know. It could have been a few people. If it was on YouTube, it could have been there's only a handful of people. If it was on Twitch, you found me for Zen, then Nori, I guess. Oh, Nori's an interesting. I'm sure Zen knows this, but Ariel. So I started VTubing about the same time as she did, but I was part of the original push of like. So 2 years ago, the platform to be was not YouTube. And I encouraged everyone to go to Twitch. We all grew really fast on Twitch, and it was the right move. But now YouTube is better now. So I've been the strong push of everyone needing to go back to YouTube. So like I've been right both times, and Nori she just stayed on YouTube. But it's fine. I don't feel like I've wasted time though, because like, hey, I'm zooming. I'm like almost at 3K. Like when I was on Twitch, I was able to practice my streaming skills and only my streaming skills, and I was very focused on like that. So it was good. It's good. But yeah, this is zooming. Yeah. I don't know where I would be if I would have stayed on YouTube. Honestly, I'm streaming is like flippy floppy. Yeah. But yeah, here's the thing. The most important thing is never to be loyal to a platform. Especially lately. If you guys heard about YouTube lately, like, you know, demonetization, all that crap. Never be loyal to a platform, but always put your best effort in. Like right now, in my opinion, the platform to be is YouTube. And you should be growing on YouTube. But if the tides change, move. Oh, so it's easier to move from YouTube to our platform. Twitch. Okay, the worst part about Twitch is Twitch is almost like a hostage situation. Twitch does not want you to leave. They want you to bring people to their platform. They never want you to leave. Twitch is not. You can't really move from Twitch to their platform very easily. Like when I moved from Twitch to YouTube, I barely took anyone. It was basically like starting over. The only thing I really took was like a handful of regulars. We got like Pikachu and some other old peoples. Like I took a handful of people from Twitch, but like it was basically starting from scratch. But what I did bring was my experience, which is far more important. And that's why I was able to zoom right up. Twitch, quite frankly, was holding me back, and I was right. Like when I was on Twitch, there wasn't really growth potential on there. It's hard to grow a community. It's just like YouTube's better now. I think ever since shorts have become good, that's when I should have like moved. I should have moved over to YouTube earlier. But hey, you can't. I'm still a very early mover in the Twitch to YouTube. Like I'm sure people who watch VTubers notice like there's not a ton of indie VTubers on here. Like not really. It's majority of people on Twitch. Even if YouTube is honestly, I think it's better. Like the quality so nice on here. Like I'm streaming 18. If you guys have good internet, you got the quality maxed 18 megabits. Ooh, nice. Like it doesn't really show as well for this stream because my camera here is the Pixel 4a, and it's the 1080p video being upscaled essentially. But like it doesn't show super for the game streams. It shows super well. Yeah. My VTuber. Oh yeah, you can definitely tell that my VTuber model is crisp. The model is crispy, and then behind it, the video quality it's good enough. Eventually, I would love to. I can't afford a better camera right now, but this is my Pixel 4a. It's an old phone. It's like what, for 2020 or something like that. Oh my goodness, it's good enough. I will eventually get a proper camera. I cannot afford one, and it's good enough for now. Yeah. VTuber after graduate from undergrad. Oh yeah. That's good. That's a good idea. You can try it at least. Do a stream. Don't go. I mean, I have more important things to spend money on right now, but maybe we'll have like a super chat goal or something. Well, that will come after we get to 4,000 watch hours, and the help. Like right now, I'm more concerned with that and getting monetized, so I can start making money from like my shorts and stuff. I was hoping to get to 4K before this month because the shorts are now monetized for people that have it. And you're making money. I feel like I'm missing out on all these shorts are doing well. But hey, it's okay. We didn't quite make it. We're still doing really well. Is there anything that you wish you knew before when you started VTubing? I wish I would have just... I wish I would have just commissioned an extra live 3D model sooner. Because I sat on a 3D model for quite a while. Because my main life, my artist, she's had health issues, been super delayed, whatever. I wish I would have, like, this just chibi I have right now. I wish I would have commissioned something like this way earlier. Like, way earlier. Like, immediately, almost. But, it's fine. It's I don't know. I don't know what I would have changed. Maybe I should have started making stuff, maybe I should have started making like videos or something. Like, I don't know. I probably should have started doing. You know what? Because of how early it would have been, I should have started TikTok. And once YouTube Shorts became a thing, YouTube Shorts way sooner. But like, hey, can't hint the past. I'm still way above the curve, like way ahead of the curve for a lot of stuff. I'm pretty good about keeping up with stuff. But yeah, no problem. I can just do my best. If you guys are curious on how we're doing on monetization, YouTube partner, whatnot, so let me go and check. I think we're just about. It takes like 48 hours to update, but let me go check. It says 1931. I bet 2K for the hours we've had. So I think we're at about the halfway point for our watch hours to YouTube partner. Now I think. It'd probably be like another, because it took we've been like 3 months to get to 2K, but we're doing better and better. Like for a while, like it was pretty rough. Like my viewership numbers are pretty low, like early on. And recently I've been doing a lot better, but that's the thing with YouTube. There's actual growth. Yeah. We're halfway there, but like it's more than halfway. It's kind of like once I get the 4K hours, I bet I'll get another 4K hours within like a month. It'd be like that. Like, yeah, like it's kind of how YouTube works. Yeah. Or in general stuff works. Like, oh, it took us like 4 or 5 months, whatever, to get 4K. And then next month we get 4K again, that 1 month, basically. I bet that'll happen. But, it's how it be. All right, let's go ahead and pour the tea. All right. Yeah, I don't think it'll be too much longer. Again, ever since I started to really do, like, my Gartic stream's been going really well. The Jackbox stream did well. I don't know if I've had a Genshin stream do super duper well yet. Not sure, but we'll see. I'll be doing Genshin tomorrow. Yeah. The majority of my hours currently have been coming from my community nights, but those are popular. But those people, I've been getting people from those, and those, like, I believe you're included there, Zen, where they came from like my community nights, and then you decided to check out my tea streams, right? So that's kind of what you kind of want something. Like, if anyone decided to become a VTuber yourself, or anytime content creator, you need, ideally you want one thing that's like popular. You can do some less popular things that are more you, and grow them to becoming a thing. But you really need something that people want to watch that kind of sort of is something you want to do as well. I mean, that's kind of why, if you guys remember like the Among Us era of like content creators where everyone just played Among Us because, hey, there's easy views or whatever. I never really liked Among Us, but yeah. yeah, right now, like Gaaaoooo, I think like community night stuff's always been good, but like Gaaaoooo is pretty good for me. It is a little spicy because I have to deal with like fighting the trolls, but I mean, that's why it's also probably easier to find people that want to watch it. It's because there's less streamers who want to do it. Because you know it's you know it's spicy, especially for open join in ones. Like it's harder to find ones like because people want to play Gaaaoooo, but it's hard for them to, you know, get into. Yeah, it's kind of been conflicting it about what do work. Yeah, like you don't have to have stuff as like. For myself, I am very good at standing out. I am, you know, the magical boy old VTuber. Like my design stands out. No one does stuff like my tea streams at all. Like I stand out a lot. Also, male VTubers in general stand out. As long as if you have a good decent character design, otherwise. But like you don't have to. You could just have good content and be funny, whatever. But like, it's hard. Like. You can play FPS games or whatever you enjoy doing. You can build, just you have to find what you enjoy doing. It can really be anything. You can build off of that. All right, you posted the, no, you posted it like, oh gosh, it's hard to compare it like that, but, Noodles sent the, oh wow, I didn't really, it really, oof. I don't even have to like really look at it side by side properly, Noodles. Man, that's Instagram, that quality sag. That's real sag. That's real sage. Oh, Instagram, why? But yeah, again, you don't have to like post the whole high full quality everywhere, but like please post something in like a portfolio place. It's not even really about the image quality. I think there's a way to, if you compress it first, it might not be compressed as much on Instagram, but like having a portfolio, someone like, oh, I like your art, let me look at your other art, or hey, I want to maybe commission you, let me look at your other art. If I can't find your art, why would I commission you? Again, it's not necessarily that bad for a lot of people, but like, and Pixiv, I like Pixiv. You don't have to be Japanese to use it, but you can, if you, it depends. There's also like ArtStation, DeviantArt. There's Furfity if you're a furry. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of options. There's a lot of options for everyone. My goal is to make art invisible. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, maybe you can try to open commissions or what have you. Or I think you said you used to have commissions open for D&D or kind of, or I don't know, whatever. Yes, I hope things. Oh yeah, I don't hope so. Well, like there's a lot. Have you noticed how many like? Man, there's so many like artists in the Gaaaoooo community though. It's kind of crazy. Like you, gosh, who was the other one who's like? There's I'm blanking on their name. The furry who's always there. Gosh, their name is Prox Gamer, amazing. There's and then there is. Gosh, who was the other one? Don't remember the other one who I got really excited. The Kiki's whatever. I do not but they're not posted right now. I have the cool doc link. Oh yes. Yeah, you have to find a site that you like and you'll post stuff there. That's what you got to do. That's what you'll have to do. Yes, this is how it be. I'm working on changing the lore for one VTuber. Yeah. Make like a free book trilogy? I sound pog. I would love to eventually someday to have like a manga for my story. My lore would actually, you could probably do a spin-off of my story for like, not necessarily me, but like what my lore, sorry, my companion characters do stuff around them. Who's scared to share it? So hopefully gaming, you're someday get the confidence of sharing it. You know, you should, I'm sure people will be fine. If you ask other artists for help with that, maybe they'll be able to help you, but all I can do is support you. All I can do is support you. I mean, that's what I do on the large part of the community over the years has always been just in general art and supporting artists, because like VTubers wouldn't be VTubers without artists. We kind of like we have a mutual relationship with them, mutual benefit. And the one of the things I do besides these tea streams, because I for a little bit there's a period of time where I stopped doing dark shilling because I on Twitch just stopped making sense. One of the things I do besides that though is every week, if you guys notice, every week on my weekly schedule, I have a different piece of art, and I've been able to do that for quite a while now. Like since I started, within like a month, I started doing that. And every week I've had a different piece of art. It's been pretty cool. I used to post really bad art, and I got it. Yeah. You might have noodle. You must have been in the normal arts community. I don't think you would get hate for it in the VTuber community. We're far too kind for that. If anything, we might be too nice sometimes. But I don't think you'll get hate. Just because, like, again, the VTuber community in general is just more positive around artists. We put like, yeah. And I don't think anyone would ever get hate for it. Like, I've used to do art streams where where are you posting in 4chan? If so, that's your own fault. But if it was 4chan, if it was 4chan, that's your own fault for that. But yeah, I know there's some platforms where not the place to post. That's how it be. How it bees. Okay, let's make some more tea. Boop. And we got that. And tip. More tea. I still think my favorite thing about doing Gongfu Tea though is how I keep having little itty bitty baby ones. Oh, I want to make myself more known so I can build better connections. Yeah, definitely networking is very important. Networking. Yeah, I have really good connections with artists. Crazy. Like one of my friends does professional background arts and similar. Like I know a lot of artists at this point. Like, and I've done sometimes. I've tried to help, like, a push artists together. Like, hey, dude, you're like, because artists in general, then don't feel bad, are really bad at networking. Like in general, you guys are terrible. Like you guys like just don't talk to each other. You're shy. So I've like pushed artists like, hey, you two would like each other. Not like once or twice. Oh my goodness. I don't know if it ended up working properly for the first time I'm thinking of, but like, don't be so shy. Or for yeah, I'm actually pretty introverted, which you might not think so with how I am on stream, but I still am. It's different. Streaming's a little different. I guess there's social levels of introvertedness, but like. For me, it's like I have my thing for introvertedness comes out more like when I'm doing more casual stuff. If it's not like planned, essentially, that's why I'm fine if I play in my streams. It's fine, whatever. Or if it's like for business, I'm contacting for. But like, and that's why I've had a harder time getting like community night stuff going forward on Discord or otherwise, because. I don't know, hits that like introvert nerve or whatever. It takes a lot more energy for me to do. It takes almost the same amount of energy for me to do a watch together on Discord as it does for me to stream. Not like quite entirely the same. It's not entirely the same, but like it just feels like it's a lot of work sometimes. But I do want to make that a thing. A lot of streamers, they just kind of talk and it's really nice. But when I'm like, oh yeah, it's understandable. Yeah, it's understandable. I don't know how it ended up with all of us VTubers being, well, not all of us, but a lot of VTubers being introverted. I don't even know if I'm like, I don't know. I think I'm a more minor case introvertedness. I'm like, you know, everyone's like, you know, their own thing, but like, actually, am I? Because the main reason I don't go outside, which it's yeah, the main reason I don't go outside is because I don't like driving. So eventually I sold my car, and now I don't have a car. I can't really go anywhere anymore, but that's fine. I just get delivery stuff. If there's no public transit here of Wharf. Now, when I eventually get Japan of my goal, there's public transit there. I would have no issue going around public transit. It's good. But like here, I don't know. It's too expensive. It's also kind of a money thing. Like if I had enough, if Uber was like free essentially, or if I don't know, or I could afford it, then sure, I'd probably go places. But like, yeah. Although I feel like it's too personal, it's kind of personal going in, intimate going with an Uber, whereas a train's not. A train, like, especially not like New York trains are gross. Like Japanese trains, you know, just go on there, you're fine. You're fine. Okie dokie. But yeah, that's how I'll be. Go here and get some. Some pie. Yeah, accessibility is good. Especially accessibility is really good on New York trains. But like, that's what's cool about like Japan and like a lot of Europe. Not all of Europe, but like New York has trains. It is gross. Japan has trains and they're not gross. What a concept. What a freaking concept. Yeah, get yourself on the bullet train and get yourself to where you need to go. I live where public transit is limited. Yeah. Oh, I have a license. Yeah. But like, it was, I realized because how little I would go out because I had so much anxiety with driving, it was cheaper for me to sell my car and get delivery than even just the gas and insurance. Because the gas insurance, get it expensive. Oh, and then there's always, what if eventually the car's gonna need maintenance? You know, $1,000. Like, it's cheaper for me to get Costco stuff delivered to me because I just get Costco and it's delivered, like, you know, once every 5 weeks or whatever when I finally run out of food. And delivery fees aren't that bad for it. Like, and plus tip, even like, you know, insurance is expensive, gas is expensive, and then once your car, if something breaks, that's $2,000. You're fucked. I've been here a few years ago, so I haven't. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, subways are. Yeah, I would love to have a good subway system that's like clean, but I cannot get that here. No, sorry. I would have to go to another country. There's a number of places you can live and have trains that are clean or fine. Just not the States. I believe, ever recall, does anyone know? I know Germany has a good train system, right? Or at least a decent one. But I don't know if it's clean. Any German viewers watching right now want to fact check that for me? Secondary, I want to very quickly show why I've been really starting to use my googly eyes for my tea streams. I do use my googly eyes on a lot of stuff, but like, so this is, if I stretch my hand like all the way to the left, this is to my left. It's not actually in front of me. The reason I do this is because it prevents reflections of the tea going to showing my face. So it's actually to my left. So when I go look to go grab it, my head, it really does weird for my eyes because, you know, it goes like that. But if instead I have googly eyes, it goes like, you know, it's fine. I'm not certain, but I do know country or cleaner. Yeah, America. Yeah, there's a lot of reasons why our subways are not great. A lot of reasons. Although I will say, the one time I was on Amtrak, it wasn't besides the fact that Amtrak is slow and expensive. I I believe it's not bad. The rats, yeah. But like I'm talking about Amtrak, like, you know, states, like cross country stuff. It's not, I don't recall it being dirty. But those are very slow and expensive. A lot of times it's cheaper to fly than using Amtrak, which is funny. Because like Amtrak will take like days and then the flight will be like 4 hours. Oh my goodness. Just think of public bathrooms versus yeah. It's gross. Again, there's other countries they're similar, but like of course. Yeah, use like pennies. Yeah, it's a culture. Part of it's a cultural thing. It's unfortunate, but instead of trying to fight the fact that that's how it is, it's just one of the many reasons that I want out of here. I want to escape. And yeah, like I'm not gonna try to fight how things are here. I mean, good luck everyone that has to stay. I want out. I want out. I want out. My goal, so I just renewed my lease, and I would like for, so it's like in 15, so like I have like 15 months, and I keep like saying, I think because now that YouTube's finally going, like I think I finally am hitting my stride on YouTube. I think I finally have a chance. In 15 months, I should be able to get myself out of here. I don't know if it's exactly 15 months, but it's around that. How you doing, Stewie? It is you. You are back. We're doing tea. I do these tea streams every Friday and Sunday. I think this is your first tea stream. Because you were there during Gartic and then Jackbox, and now we're doing tea. But these are fun. I have a little hand cam, and we drink tea and just chat. How you doing? The real Stewie Griffin. Exactly. Definitely not. Like tea, yeah, tea's good. So what we're drinking right now is if you know, I'm not sure how into tea you are, but this is what we're doing is this is a Gongfu Tea is what I'm doing right now, and we're drinking some random. Okay, so I have a Puerh sampler, and this is interesting, just labeled as random Shou from 2020. Oh, sorry, not 2012. Which, yes, this is pretty old, but this is how these Puerhs are. But that's normal. So it's a 2012 tea, which is why my title is how it is. You know, the 2012 end of the world thing. That's why the joke in the title. But yeah, so Puerh tea essentially is kind of, think of like aged tea, and I think Shou versus Sheng. Which one's Sheng is okay? So this is artificially. So look, so what they do for this? So for Shou, so this is so for Shou, what they do is they add stuff to it to ferment faster. And for Sheng, which I think tastes more like green tea, Sheng tea is naturally aged. Essentially, it's kind of like wine, but it gives you very weird flavors and stuff. Very, very weird. It's good. It's good. So this tea I'm drinking right now, the best way I can describe it right now is imagine the flavor of damp wood without it being bad. And like leather. So Puerh tea, especially Shou, often has very, very strange taste, but not like somehow without being gross. But it's like it's experience. Yeah, like it's way different than any other tea you'll have. I found Sheng tea, kind of the ones I've had, it kind of just tastes like, maybe I need to try some other Sheng teas. The Sheng teas I've had just tasted like green tea. But yeah, the Shou here, yeah, and also what the joke of the Shou tastes like Shou. So Shou tea can taste leathery, which is weird, right? But like not in a bad way. It's really strange. It's like a type of flavor you can't get much else places without being like, oh, I'm gonna get sick from drinking this. No, you won't get sick from drinking this. These are flavors you can't normally get. It's weird. It's a very different experience. Yeah, it's not necessarily my favorite, but it's different. It's a different experience. Yeah, but we're going through. So I got a sampler pack from Puerh Teas, which is why that one's labeled like that. And we have like 10 different ones. There's like, I don't know, I think there's 5 shanks and 5 shoes. Yeah, it's very different. Yeah, and for the brewing style is Gongfu tea. It was a Chinese tea ceremony. Essentially, we have tea in here. It's loose leaf, just plain tea leaves, and then you put hot water into Gaiwan, and then you pour from the Gaiwan into the fairness cup. And typically, if you're doing a real Gongfu tea ceremony, you would pour from the you pour from the fairness cup into like 3 different cups, or however people are with, and you all to drink it. But because I'm alone, I just drink it myself, and I just drink the whole thing. I mean, it's fine. Typically, Gongfu tea ceremony is supposed to be a social thing. Yeah. Is where a bug? No, this is tea. This is here. This is the tea leaves. They've been opened up a bunch. We're pretty deep into the tea stream. Oh, the weird cat thing. So this is called Tea Pet. So if you check the beginning of any of these tea streams, you'll see me put my like you pour the rinse over it. So what you do is tea pets, basically what you do is you pour your tea over the. Is that lagging? Is the camera lagging? What the heck? Why is the camera lagging? What the heck? Might be lagging. Anyways, anyways. So you pour the rinse over the over the cat or whatever tea pet you have, and then for this one in particular, it has an action of. Okay, see you later, Zen. Thanks so much for hanging out. I will see you next time. Tomorrow we're going to be doing Genshin Impact, and then Sunday we have tea again, but Sunday tea's at 12 p.m. PST. Ghost is in the cat. Yeah, making lag. Yeah. Yeah. So for this one though, if you pour hot water over it, or hot tea rather, when you're dumping out your rinse, which you dump out the first infusion of Gongfu teas usually. And for this one, it'll sometimes have a bubble come out of its mouth. It did not happen this time. And there's some ones there are all sorts of different ones. Sometimes they're just clay things you pour over, but sometimes they have a little fun little actions that can happen. Yeah. So a little bubble will come out of his mouth sometimes. It did not happen this time, but I always do the first infusion for the beginning of the streams. I always do a little, rinse and pour it over the cans, and sometimes it will, do that. It's fine. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pour some more tea. There we go. But yeah, it's cool. Like there's all sorts of designs. There's ones that are like there's ones where it's like there's a traditional one which is kind of weird, of like a boy peeing. Like literally, I'm not even joking. There's a one where it comes out the boobies. It's like it's a tea pet. You pour over and it's weird. But yes, I like this cat one. Yeah. They're weird. But I like the I like the cat one. The cat one's wholesome and cute, not weird. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, I don't know. Freaking degenerates. I mean, I may be degenerate, but I don't need my degeneracy to go all the way into my tea pet. I have standards. Now, something I would love to get tea pets made of my like VTuber friends, which would be a thing, like custom tea pets, which sounds wholesome until what that means is I want to get something that represents my friends and pour scalding hot tea over them. Oh my goodness. But yeah. Now we're really, I would actually want to have, I would definitely want to have tea pets made for my VTuber friends. Someday I'll see about getting someone to make that. There's various ways to do it. Burn down. Definitely. Oh, in the background, I have some pumpkin pie. I'm eating. Delicious pumpkin pie. Yes, burn friends. Yes, pumpkin pie is good. I was talking about it earlier, and maybe you probably can agree with this. As much as I love pumpkin pie, it's just so weird in the fact like it's like the most consistent dessert or flavor ever. Like if you go anywhere, the pumpkin pie is going to taste like 99% the same. And part of that's because people just use the same pie filling, but like even in homemade from scratch, like it doesn't taste that different. The only thing that really changes is the crust, which again does make a pretty big difference, but like, yeah, I do love pumpkin pie, but like every time my dad likes making homemade pumpkin pie, every time I'm like, just don't bother, just go to Costco and buy the pumpkin. Wait, you don't like Costco's pumpkin pie? It tastes just, it like, really? No, it's kind of the same as like everywhere else I've had, but you know, whatever. That's why I'm eating right now. But it's fine. Maybe you don't like the crust. Maybe you don't like the crust. Okay, if you don't like the crust, it's fine. Understandable. The crust from the crust from it is kind of like it doesn't really have much flavor. The pumpkin, but like quite frankly, when I'm eating pumpkin pie, soggy? What? No, it's not supposed to be soggy. Like, no? How? Huh? It shouldn't be soggy. It should be kind of flaky. That's not, no, I think you might have a bad experience of it. It's not soggy. It should be, it's kind of like bland and like dry. Like I will say their crust is like not amazing, but it's definitely not soggy. Like it's forgettable. The best way I can just describe the Costco pumpkin pie's crust is forgettable. It's, I don't think it would really offend anyone usually. Like, you probably had a bad pie. Maybe they stored it. Maybe like they stored it like not in a fridge or something. Yeah, the giant one. That's the only one to sell. That's the only one to sell. What did he mean? More like more pie or pizza pie? What? Oh, well, like more. If I could get meat, I'm more of, I say I'm more of like a, I guess. I don't have pizza that much, but yeah, I think I'll take a pizza. I've had a choice between a slice of like meat lovers pizza, because meat lovers is my favorite pizza. I barely ever have it because it's expensive, but like if I have sliced meat lover pizza or a slice of like pie, like a, you know, a dirt pie, take the pizza pie. Yeah. Yeah, probably not. Again, they're both good. They're like different. Or like pot pies are good. Like I'm honestly pretty down for like savory pies or just like meats and stuff, like veggies. Like I'm down for that, but they're obviously different. But yeah, but to me, for Costco's pies, really all, or sorry, Costco's pumpkin pies, all they are is kind of like pie filling, pumpkin pie filling in a very bland crust. But like, I mean, it's fine. The pumpkin pie filling it, I mean, it tastes like pumpkin pie. It's good. The crust doesn't really taste like much. It basically tastes like nothing. Besides pie, how do you create, besides pies, how do you create the idea for my character? So myself, I actually paid, oh, how you doing, Snow? I don't know when you sent that message on TikTok, but hello, if you're still there, I see you. T, yes. If you just joined, oh, good, you're still there. Cool. So, very quickly, I want to respond to that. Snow, there's no timestamps for me, so I didn't know when he sent those messages, and I just retabbed over to TikTok. But yes, we're drinking some tea. We're drinking Gongfu tea. We're drinking some Puerh tea. We're going to quickly show. I'll respond to my question on YouTube real quick. We're drinking some Shou from 2012. Anyways. But yeah, so on how to make my character? Well, yeah. Tara. So what I did is I went to an artist, Kiripon, and I basically paid her to design my character. I told her that I wanted a magical boy design, but I didn't really know what to do besides that. And we talked about I want to do tea content, cooking content, and we kind of just worked through it. And we end up with this up here. Basically, we have the we ended up with this design back here. And that's kind of how it went. We went back and forth talking about a lot of stuff. Yeah. So I paid Carrie Pond for the character design and ref sheet. And they're supposed to be live today as well. She's been sick. You know, artists like getting sick and hurting himself, you know. Not like hurting himself. Like, you know, like she pushed herself too hard while she's drawing and she hurt her wrist because she pushed herself too hard. But, you know, because she's, you know, yeah. Freaking people. Oh, thank you so much for the follow on TikTok, Alex the Red. Yeah, let's go ahead and sippy sip. Yeah. I'm gonna go and pour some more tea. Yeah, I do really. It's the hard thing about my design because I had to explain to Sakiri. Oh, you're Alex head on. Oh, cool. Alex right on Alex right on. Cool. I was like, I don't know where that follow came from, but yeah. TikTok did not push out that live stream. Yes. You're on TikTok and YouTube now. Whichever place you prefer for short form stuff. How many cups of tea does the amount of tea? Okay, so what I do, it's very typical, is so let me go ahead and pour this here. For a session, I do around a little under 2 liters. And in here I have around 5 grams of tea. And in the Gaaaoooo, each time I've put around 100 milliliters. So I keep reinfusing. Oh, YouTube's better anyway, Stewie. The quality's a lot better on YouTube. But hey. It's yeah, TikTok's there mostly to get new peoples. Although TikTok is not pushed. TikTok like hating me right now. Like the last few, they push out this one a little bit. Is TikTok deciding to push myself out? Maybe, I don't know. I had like 4 in a row where I had like 1 or 2 views for like half a day, and it didn't push the stream out at all. Although they don't usually push out my non-game content on the streams, because the TikTok stream stuff is supposed to be mostly for gaming, even though it's categories are non-gaming. They don't like me. They don't like me. Yeah, like I had a TikTok that got like 1,000 views, and then like the next 4, like, oh, you know, you had a good one. We're just gonna push it up 4. Yeah, TikTok. I mean, that's why I like YouTube a lot more. It's a lot more consistent. Because YouTube is, if you subscribe to someone on YouTube, it's more likely to care about that subscription versus a follow on TikTok. Honestly, doesn't mean that much. TikTok looks at a lot of things. Follow on TikTok is, I feel like, not much more than like liking up like someone's TikTok as far as the algorithm pushing their stuff to you. Like if you were to comment on someone's post and never follow them, I feel like it'd be more likely to see their crap than if you were to like follow them and never comment. I feel like more people on than yeah, I feel like I don't look at my follow list on TikTok. Everyone just looks at For You page on TikTok. Like everyone just uses their For You page. I don't ever look at my followers page on TikTok. But you know, yeah. YouTube, you can get something out of subs. On TikTok, yeah. Like they don't. Yeah, TikTok is kind of like, I do it to like, you know, because, you know, I'm basically at this point, what I do is I make a vertical video, whatever, and then I repost it to a bunch of places. Yeah, I've had that happen as well, Noodle. It's like, why? But I've noticed when I've subbed to people on YouTube, and I rarely go for, I scroll for YouTube Shorts. I'll see them pretty often. How dare you? Tea. I see. Yes, I'm doing tea here. They're a pun. What pun? What are you talking about? Oh, you mean in the you're talking about my YouTube short live alerts with the shoe? My favorite tea, Higgler. Please don't tell me you're from Nick or people that, whatever. I'll just answer anyways. Probably this purple black tea, or this black tea that this purple black tea from Yuan Province. It's hard to pick favorites in general. I'm bad at picking favorites, so. It's a more complicated question than you would think, asking what if favorite tea is. Yes. Yeah. I have Oh gosh, are you the same person? No, you were banned and you came back with. Stop. Anyways. Oh my goodness gracious. If Shan was here, Shan would have just banned you, by the way. But Shan is currently getting her phone fixed. Oh, I timed him out and the message got deleted. Anyways. Oop, they gone. Indeed, they gone. They gone. They gone indeed. You're getting... It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and drink this tea here. Again, if I didn't answer it properly, I normally get about a little under 2 liters of tea per session. And it's a very standard amount of tea to get out of the Gongfu Tea session. Normally, you would be sharing the tea with, people. But when I do Gongfu, if you guys see me post pictures like on Monday, Tuesdays, when I do this, it's just okay. I mean, it's first time for everything now, Stewie. I'm glad you're getting out of that shell or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. What was I say? But yeah, like when I do my Monday, Tuesdays, when I'm just not on the clock or whatever we call it, when I'm just not streaming and I'm having tea in bed with anime, I normally only do 1 kettle or 1 liter. But for these streams, I do the full 2 liters. It works pretty well. Like time-wise, ends up being a pretty good amount of time. These almost always very consistently end up being like around 2 to 3 hours ish, which on YouTube, for anyone who doesn't know. Oh yeah, I feel so bad. I had to eat my cat because oh no. But yeah, it's because okay, tea's not that expensive. So I had a question. I think I was halfway talking about, and I forgot what it was. Anyways, I'll explain the cost. Anyways, so if you wanted to buy all the teaware I have, you could get. So this Gaaaoooo here. This Gaaaoooo here is about $10. The Fairness Cup about $10. The tea pet, you don't need the tea pet. Each these is like $10, whatever. And like this strainer here, like $1 maybe. You can get a cup like this, $4 or $5. It's not expensive. Now you can get more expensive ones, of course. But like, and the tea tray here, you do not need a tea tray. If you do this yourself, a lot of situations you could just use like a towel and then dump it into like a cup or something. You can dump the rinse into a cup. My man's moments. Yeah, you can get Gaaaoooo and stuff that would be like 50, 60, 80, $100, whatever it cost. But like this is fairly middle of the ground. Like it's not completely crap quality. It's good enough, and it's not expensive. You can get much more expensive, but like this, you do not need that. You do not need that to get into this. No, not need it at all. Yeah. How are you doing, Shua? Hello. And I had something I was gonna say besides that. And then I got distracted. Oh well. It's how it bees. It's how it be. My brain goes brrr. And brrr goes brain. Yeah, we're just vibing. So the more expensive, more easily. It's probably about the same. I don't know. I mean, expensive is not. It's going to be about the same here as what I have. Because you're thinking like super expensive. So you're thinking like the British teaware, which is different to what I'm drinking right now. The British teaware, it's different. But like the nicer Gaaaooos, I don't think they're super fragile. I don't think so, at least. And nicer, like, yeah, I don't think so. And a little teapots, no. Like, yeah, I wouldn't drop them still, but like, no. Because it's different, because these are ceramics versus porcelains or whatever you can get, or not porcelains, but like, yeah. If you break something that's not, yeah. I mean, there is one case that's like worth spending money on sometimes. Is you can get, which is kind of what this is, although I'm not really using it properly. You can get what's like these raw tea cups, where it's just and then it'll flavor the tea or whatever bullshit You can do that and use like, oh, this is my teapot. This is not a teapot, but you can get teapots for whatever. Like, oh, this is my teapot mark I want for black tea, oolong teas, whatever. And it kind of like, I guess a little bit of flavor, but like, nah, I don't bother. I don't know, have the, eventually maybe someday I'll have that sort of set up, but I use the same crap for everything. It's, yeah. My tea, if I didn't say, my tea table's like $30, but again, you don't need it. You can literally just have it. When I started doing these tea streams, I used to just use a towel and then to my right I have my sink, because I'm like I live in a 1-bedroom apartment. It's kind of laid out like a studio. So think about like how a studio is laid out and then add a bedroom to it. That's basically how my floor plan is. It's really nice. I like it. So yeah. So I have my sink is to my right because it's like open floor plan for a big living room. Yeah. That's how I'll launch it. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you just be like that. But I unfortunately oh, see you later, Shu. Thanks so much for dropping by. I'm doing great again. Yes. I have a sports day soon. When I had to sprint. Anyway, good luck, Sue. Good luck. Thanks so much for dropping by. I'll see you around. Tomorrow we're gonna be doing a Genshin Impact if you want to drop by for that. And then on Sunday again, 12 p.m. Sunday streams are earlier, but we'll do tea again on Sundays. And then, but I'll see you around. You can always watch the VOD or whatever's. Yes. But yeah. Whoop. Continue to tea. There we go. Do you have a job? Oh no, I'm a full-time content creator. So I've never had a normal job. I used to do a thing for Amazon for money, which was like a gig worker thing, essentially. But I've never had a normal job. So yeah, right now, so I have a bunch of savings from, mostly from when I did the thing for Amazon. I kind of sort of slightly do it still. And yeah, I'm mostly just coasting off of that, focusing on YouTube, trying to, because I was making money on Twitch, but then when I transitioned to YouTube, I'm not monetizing YouTube yet, so I haven't made any money off of YouTube yet. Yeah, we're going along with that. So yeah, I live alone. I pay my own rent. My parents don't financially support me at all. The closest thing you could say my parents supporting me financially would be, I guess my dad pays for my phone bill. But yeah, I mean, that's helpful, I guess. But that's literally it. It's just my phone bill, nothing else. Hey, I'll take it. Or specifically, my dad pays for it, but yes, it's not like my parents never gave me a ton of money. It's all been on my own. Yeah, that's so funny. I don't think my dad paid for it really yet. Really, yeah. I mean, I think because it's family plans, yeah. Like it's not that expensive because for my dad to pay for it, and I think he feels like, oh, it's a little he can do or something. I have no idea, but like, it's not that bad on. Well, I'm on a phone. I'm on a family plan. But yeah, when I move, I'll get off his phone plan and switch to Japanese phone plan. Of course. But yeah, I'll see how that goes. Not sure how that work, but I'm not sure if I need to get in. I think my phone will work in Japan. If theoretically, I think I could move to Japan with my current phone, and then once I'm there, I really will need a new phone because like it's going to be like another 15 months until I would get there, yeah, or something like that. So my phone's already old. I mean, it'll get me there, but like I would probably get a new phone, either shortly before or shortly after. But yeah. You're oh yeah. I can do heart. I have a few. I have mine as a heart. I can also do. So the normal one is just normal, and then we also got the question mark. Yeah. If you have, I can put the question mark on now too. I like the heart one though. Yoop. I'll put the E. I like them. I think a lot of people don't necessarily notice it, but it's a good touch that I made sure to have part of the model. It did cost more money because those are all toggles, but you know, it's nice. I liked it. Now we're gonna go. More tea. It is weird though how consistent the stream times on this tea is. Is Googly Eyes gluten? I mean they're actually part of the model. Like they're part of the model file, but like how they're physically, I don't know. I kind of just added them because it was kind of funny as something to add. And they end up becoming more and more part of like what I use on stream because people like them. Now there is a free asset that I know that's similar to these, and that's why I sent it to the artist before she made it to this. She just remade it. She just remade it. But yeah, you know, fine. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. My full model also has the googly eyes, although it's the free one. Although I think what I'll probably end up doing is I'll tell Curie to remake it so that, because the only problem with the free one is that they don't. Oh, I see you later, Noodle. We probably have a little bit longer, but you know, we'll wrap up eventually. Thanks so much for hanging out. Perhaps we'll see you tomorrow or Sunday or whatever next time is, and we'll be on Discord as well. Have a great sleepy sleep. Yes, I'll see you around. The googly eyes staring still, yes they do. I like people like googly eyes, so it's become more and more of a thingy. But the leaders. Ah, that's hot. I took a sip of tea and it was way too hot still. Ah! Oh my jeez. Oh yes. These are I still think my YouTube t-shirts are still some of my favorite ones, but like it's been an interesting adventure. What shows do you watch? As far as, are you talking about what shows I currently watch? Anime shows? I mean I basically watch like seasonal airing anime, maybe an old anime that's going on. There's probably, I think there's like one or two continuing shows I'm watching right now from older. I think Irmakun's still going. Yeah, there's a handful of stuff. I'm always watching tons of anime, but yeah. Would you? I haven't watched something. I don't have Netflix. Netflix doesn't really have anime anyways. I just download stuff. Yeah, I mean if I want to watch something. If I want to watch something, it doesn't matter. I can just download it. But you know, I haven't ever paid for Netflix. It seems like progressively less and less work. I can just grab it. It's not a big deal. Yeah. My thing is like, I don't even see. So Netflix isn't great for anime, and that's mainly what I watch. And then like they keep canceling their own good shows. Like if I want to do the good thing and pay for it, like they keep canceling their shows. Like I hear like, oh, maybe really good, and I'll hear it be canceled. I'm like, okay, I don't care about it now, because I don't like watching shows that like get like a season and get canceled. I know anime used to do that a lot, but like they brought some of those shows back. And it's not usually like Netflix could make more. Netflix is like, we're gonna cancel that because we're like, it feels like for anime it makes more sense the way to do it, because like normally it's just advertising the manga, at least how it used to be. Like, Kitty, I want to finish with you now. No, anime good, good stream good. Yeah, it's just. I don't know. I really wish that Netflix would, maybe they should just greenlight less shows and then just focus on the shows they green. It's like some business major people, you know, people like are in big business have tried to explain. It's part of the reason that Netflix is how it is right now is they basically are fully focused on getting their market strategy is entirely on getting new customers to sign up. They don't really focus on getting old customers to stay, which is a problem. Like they fully just are like, you're supposed to transition from once you have a big customer base, keeping your customers. But no, because of stocks and whatever, they're like, oh yes, we must have endless growth. If they would have just switched to keeping their current audience, they'd be fine. It's a lot of money. They're basically betting on, which is probably not wrong for the most part, for at least for a while, is they're able to just, you know, keep making new shows to get new people, and then the old people will take a while to unsub or what, otherwise they'll stay there even if there's nothing for them to watch, or it's really dumb. Like it's a, yeah. Oh my goodness, it's sounding silly. Yeah, TikTok is, I guess TikTok's pushing this one, no, TikTok's not really pushing myself all right now at all. No, it's fine. TikTok's not pushing this one all, but if I go to like YouTube, like, what's it sitting at? So I got like 71 views on the live alert on TikTok, and then it's 1.6 thousand on YouTube. So like lol. Like what the fuck? A little bit of a difference. A little bit of a difference. Yeah, YouTube's going pretty well for me. It feels way more consistent. Like the more effort I put into YouTube seems to be put out. And one thing that's really helped me is I've recently started to work more in batch uploading, where I will, like, I made a tweet about this, although like no one liked it. It's happening anyways. I made a tweet about this, but like what I've been doing is I will make like a bunch of shorts and then schedule them, so then I don't have to like keep making more shorts. I'm gonna try to keep doing that. How are you doing, user? Hello. User 57 Skimpy Jedi? Shrimpy Jedi over on TikTok. But anyways, my brain. Anyways, yeah. Every so often I see some message over on TikTok. Usually the reason I don't have a way to combine the chats, but yeah, it's fine. YouTube's my playing platform. Maybe saying that constantly is why TikTok doesn't push me. You know, I don't care. I don't care. Oh my goodness. If they're gonna be like that, they can be like that. It's fine. You can't really make money on TikTok easily. It's kind of, you can watch them, but yeah. I mean, it's literally, I have that text on screen. Yeah, exactly. It is a lot better quality. I'm sending 4 megabits over to TikTok, and when I do Twitch, the same thing. And then on YouTube, it's 18 megabits, which is, you know, a number. Even if it wasn't just like the TikTok's app. What's favorite animal? A question a user asking over on TikTok. Probably cats. Cats. Cats are good. Yeah. Does that surprise you with my castle clay figure thing back there and my hangers? Why do you wear? Oh yes. Okay, so there's 2 reasons I have the gloves on. So if I go over my character design sheet again, you see part of the design here is the gloves. And that's really the main reason. It's kind of like a slight cosplay sort of deal. Like when I do cooking streams, I do not wear gloves because it doesn't really work. But no, it's from the design itself. Yeah. We actually designed the design around being able to do that. Because I had my character design, like I worked with the artist doing it, we took that to mind. Put together, you mean? Cats, yeah, cats are a good user over on TikTok. Yes. Go ahead and or RT. We are getting pretty close to the end of the tea here, but that's fine. Or like 1 or 2 more cups. Oh, didn't mean to put it before. Oh, okay. Yes, some. Okay. No problem, no problem. Can you use the model? What model? User, you can use what model next stream? I use this model. This is the model I use on my streams. If you're talking about that one up there, it's not finished yet. But you know, yeah. I use this chibi. I use this chibi for all my streams. Yeah. Yeah, the full body one, unfortunately, the artist just had health issues, and it's been delayed for quite a while. It'll eventually be done, and that's when I'll have my debut. Yeah, for animals are dogs. Nice. So let's get the last little bit of tea here. I think we have 1 more cup. I think we have 1 more cup here. Let's try to pour it over. Oh, we have more tea. We have more than I thought we had. But I'm doing this as a longer brew just because it's getting towards the end of the tea. So it needs to get the rest of it out. But yeah. I don't know. I still think these are my favorite streams. It just takes a lot of like, the thing is in my tea streams, I love doing them, but because there's something like no one's ever used to, no people aren't really used to, it takes a lot of like introducing people to it. I think eventually, like, if I get enough people watching this as I'm growing more, it'll become like the word will spread for it and people will be more willing to try it. But like growing from nothing from something like this, which is completely unique, is harder. That's why I do other streams. I'm gonna go watch a meet. Okay, yeah, no. So we will be wrapping up here very shortly. No problem. I have like 3 cups of tea left, and we'll start to wrap up. Yeah, but I'll see you. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow for Genshin, or maybe Sunday again this earlier. But whenever next time is, yeah, no problem. Yeah. I'm just gonna finish this tea. These tea streams end earlier, like around 2 to 3 hours long. It's a little longer today because we talk so much, which is nice. Yeah. I think this here will be the last of it. Oh, there was nothing left in that. Okay, no, those 2 are the last cups. Cool. Okay, so yeah. So we've brewed all the teas, all just gotta drink it. Yeah. Okay, no problem, Stewie. I'll see you around. Thanks so much for hanging out. You know, yes, we're doing Genshin tomorrow. I always get the stream lobbies for next stream out after midnight Pacific time, just for YouTube algorithm reasons, which is why it's not out yet. But you know, Chowbee. Chowbees. Tea. Hasty tea. I'm thinking about something I might do is eventually when I start to get my lobbies pre-made. Last year I wanted to be a user saying, last year I wanted to be a VTuber but did not go through. It's okay. Just go user. It's a lot of work. VTuber is a lot of work. And I'm sure you understand that. But yeah, you can always watch VTubers. And maybe you can try it again some other time. It's a lot. It's much it works. But you probably have a better understanding than some people if you at least tried it. Yeah, we'll go ahead and ba-doop. There we go. Yes. It's Hobby. Tasty sippy tea. The last bit of this tea actually still has a DaiShimaVT flavor. So interesting thing about these more like stronger teas, no, they're fermented otherwise. They're holding their flavor all the way through the end. Oh, there is. Cool. Let me put it check back on. I'm a coffee drinker, but tea, yeah. Yeah, coffee. So I've talked to some people that are really into coffee, and high-end coffee is very similar to like high-end tea, like I'm drinking, which is interesting to me. Not that you have to do high-end coffee, but yeah. I think eventually I'll try coffee, but I know the stuff I've tried sort of have, like, I know I won't probably like Starbucks coffee, but then most people that are in coffee also say don't like Starbucks because it's basically just tastes burnt. But I'd probably like coffee made well, but like, just like how I say that tea made well is basically doesn't really have, tea made well is not really an acquired taste. And you might prefer other drinks, but I don't think like, okay, Puerh tea is 100% acquired. Puerh tea is 100%. Like a oolong, black, or I say maybe oolongs and blacks. Most are black teas made well are not an acquired taste. Maybe some oolongs and greens. It really depends. Because I can see people being kind of turned off by the grassy notes of a green tea, green notes. But like black teas made well, it's just, it's not, someone could drink it and like, oh, it's not my thing. But I don't think, and over on TikTok, users saying my listener broke my model. Oh no, I'm not sure how they managed that, but you can have like a backup of the file or something. That's unfortunate. Well, it happens. You gotta keep yourself backed up. Yeah. Definitely. Someday I'll probably try coffee out. Oh, unfortunately, yeah, that'll be a very easier. You did not make it back up your model. That's a very hard, but that's a lesson of in the future. Anything important like that is to make sure you have backups. Gotta love. Yeah, milk tea is good. You wouldn't make milk tea with like the sword tea. Or you wouldn't make milk tea with doing Gongfu. Milk tea is more for you. Basically, you get some cheap tea, you make it taste good. Like, again, I talked about earlier where milk tea exists because they had tea that didn't taste great because it got bitter, because it's bitter, otherwise. But adding milk and sugar made it taste good, and it was good. It's good, but like that's where it derived from. It's not so much of like the places that had good teas, like China, Japan, they didn't really use, they didn't need to add sugar and stuff to it because their teas were high quality to begin with and whatever. It's more like in the UK, got really popular in some other places, and it's not universally true what I'm saying, but like I'm pretty sure it's how it sort of happened. But hey, it tastes good. At the end of the day, like boba milk tea is good. It's really good. I really love boba. It's been a while since I've had it, but yeah. Describe my, it's okay, user. The B sip. Today was fun though. Today was fun. We had a lot of people drop by. We got to show oh gosh, who was it? It was Gaaaoooo Shield. Today was fun. Alright, I always enjoy these tea streams. Let me just finish this bit of tea here. Still too hot to drink. Oh, so why is my camera lagging? Whatever. I don't know why my camera's been lagging today, but like, that's not something we're gonna diagnose at this point. I mean, when I noticed earlier, I was like, I'm not gonna diagnose at that point. I'll mess with it sometimes before now and Sunday. I might just need to root my computer or something. I don't know. Or reboot might need to root my phone. It's probably my phone. It's probably my phone. Almost guarantee. Almost guarantee. That would make most sense, at least. Green tea is great. Do my grandparents give me some? Yeah, green tea, like good green tea is really good. But like, I just think that it can be an acquired taste compared to like. It's probably easier to get people to drink black teas. It really depends, though. I do really like green tea in this sort of situation of like I've talked about again on like my Monday or Tuesdays where I'm not streaming and I'm sitting. I have a good setup where I'll pull it. I use my tea tray here, and I'll have some green tea, watch some anime. It's good. And that's all of the tea. Let me see here. Oh, well, let's wrap up then. Probably. Checky. There's no wonder. Okay, guys, we're gonna go ahead and end it here. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. If you are not already on my Discord, we got Discord here. We got the Twitter. Oh, I should just link my card. I don't know why I don't have a command for my card. Yo, Bailey. I don't know if another one I like is Barely Tea. Barely Tea. Is that like a brand name? No, barley tea. Oh gosh, I'm tired. Barley tea. Barley tea. Barley tea is an herbal. It would be an herbal Korean tea. It looks like. I misread that completely. Yeah, I haven't had barley tea. I put like an E in there. It's like barley tea. I mean, again, it is an herbal tea, which, hey, I bet it tastes good. I bet it tastes good. It's technically not, it doesn't use tea leaves, but hey, what matters today, it doesn't taste good. And yes, that's what matters. Made from roasted grain infusion. Yeah, so it's like a grain herbal tea. That sounds good. Anyways, thanks so much everyone for everyone's here. All the wild watchers, whatnot. Yeah. Please do smash that like button not already. Join Discord if you can. Twitter. My card has all the links. Thank you so much, everyone, though. Thanks so much, everyone. And thanks so much, user over on TikTok, for joining me in that end as well. Thanks so much. I'm gaming as well. Everyone's here. I'm gonna go get some food, get some rest, and I'll see you guys around. Again, we have Genshin Impact tomorrow. Genshin Impact tomorrow. Later. And then we'll have to see you again on Sunday. But Sunday tea is always at 12 p.m. PST. Later, guys.